in the glory. Every other weekend there's a cognac story. Before we give a toast, better make sure they pour me another glass and put it in the air for the time that passed. I said bask in the glory. Every other weekend there's a cognac story. Before we give a toast, better make sure they pour me another glass and put it in the air for the time that came along.
You know, just something that, you know, you would have the office manager order for you that you probably shouldn't fucking have. You know what I'm saying? Or you lying to like whoever handles like the resources in the school, like, yo, I need a fucking ergonomic chair for my back. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. Once again, this is Cognac Stories. I am Torian Meacham. Today I am joined by a brother from another mother. You know him as the Blaze God. And some of you ladies out there know him as the one who got away and blocked you on all social media. My man, Mr. Walker, how you doing? Big Rim, how you doing?
I'm all right, man. How you?
I'm good, man. Sitting here, stuffing my face full of cold fucking pasta with a lot of hot sauce on it.
I was about to ask you what you drinking on.
Oh man, you know I got this cheap ass. What the fuck did I buy last week?
E&J in a cup. It look like.
No. It's actually
that's not that.
It's Long Island iced tea. Matter of fact, I'll get it for you because this shit is so cheap.
Pre-made one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
This is Montebello Long Island iced tea, and it is in a plastic bottle for the audience who can't see. This is like some shit like winos drink.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I ain't going front, like it's a plastic bottle.
Who makes that?
Montebello. This shit was like, I mean, I'm in DC, right? So it's like it was probably like $18 for a 1.75.
Yeah.
Which means this is like the lowest quality, period, right?
No,
but
that's like the layers of in Travelers Club type of stuff.
Yeah, but it's doing a job. You know, it's basically the same shit as Kirkland, but it's doing a fucking job.
Always get the job done.
Yeah, I'm ready to start fucking some fat chicks any moment now, bro. One better not come to the fucking door. She getting them big ass legs spread, man. That's my fucking word, man. But yeah, bro. So how's your weekend going, man? How's your weekend going, brother?
Oh man, it's nice. The lady got me cleaning up and shit. And
that's what's
you know
up,
how
man.
that go.
Shout out to the lady. Shout out to the lady, man. Keeping you in check. You know what I'm saying? Making you better, like
worrying you and worrying me to death.
Hey man, that's what they do, man. That's what they do.
That's you know, that's the fine print of the contract.
Hell yeah, man. You know, because there's a fine line between worrying and nagging. You know what I'm saying? And you know, as a person that's been in multiple relationships, you know, I'm a serial fucking dater. I appreciate the concern. You know what I'm saying? When you show me some concern and you're like worried about me, you know, you're like, oh, you know, did you make it home? That kind of shit, I appreciate it. But when you want me to like text you an itinerary of what I'm doing for the day, yo, just like my nigga Nino Brown said, gotta cancel that bitch, man. I can't do that. But shout out to all the good ladies out there, man. Thanksgiving, bro. A couple days away, man. What you got going on for that shit?
I'm doing something at the house. Invite because my aunt lived not too far from here. My lady, her sister, and nieces are coming. My cousin, my two cousins, my aunt. And I don't know if you remember Terrence Cool. He was a
I remember him.
Yeah. He him and his wife supposed to be coming.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So you doing a fucking no shit Thanksgiving?
Yeah. This the last supper. Got me in the middle, everybody else on the side.
Yeah. So what's up with the turkey, man? How you cooking that shit, bro?
I just a regular traditional way. I want to get deep fry that motherfucker, man, but I don't know how to do it. I'm sure it's nothing to it, but
yeah, you just gotta have a big enough fucking vat, and you gotta know like the size of the turkey and the amount of shit that you need. Because if you fuck it up, you got like your shit too small, it'll explode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you'll be a YouTube video. You know, you'll be viral for real. Yeah, my brother, he's frying the turkey this year. I'm going to North Carolina for.
That's where he lives now.
Yeah, he's in Fayetteville. They're getting an Airbnb. And my parents are coming down on Tuesday to pick me up. I'm bringing my daughter down with us, so everybody will see my daughter, and she's big enough to run around and do stuff now. And it's myself, my brother, my parents, my sister and her husband, my other sister and her man Boo, and my other brother JR is driving down because he's already going to be in North Carolina to see his father, so they'll be there as well. And then my brother and his wife, and I think some of her family. JR, he's the one who lives in New York. He's the light-skinned cat that be on the podcast sometimes. Well, he ain't been on a while, but yeah, he grew up in Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Long story behind that, but yeah, mad cool. Real cool guy, man. I didn't realize how much shit I had in common with him, even though we grew up like worlds apart until I started hanging out with him again until I was like in my 30s.
He's younger than us, or
he's older. He's older. He came in between me and Calvin, so he's I want to say 80, 81. You know what I'm saying? February baby, if I'm not mistaken. But no, he's not February. He's I'm fucking up. He's around that same area. Though. My mom was out there fucking apparently because she had 3 babies.
All our parents were.
Yo, god damn. I'm like, yo, after them 6 weeks, man, you had niggas in it.
Man, my pops got one on the side. I got a sister out in Pittsburgh when he was stationed out in San Antonio.
Have you met her?
Yeah. We met the first time we met was October 91 at my grandmother's funeral. Whatever. We didn't see each other until I found her on social media 18 years after that.
Oh wow. Y'all close now?
Yeah, we are.
That's good. That's good, man. That's some shit, man.
I always search, but back then, when we was in school and even a couple of years after, searching for somebody online, you wasn't gonna really have no luck like that anyway.
Yeah, nah, you had to go to like Maury or Jenny Jones or some shit like that to find somebody long lost.
Oprah somewhere.
You gotta get the motherfuckers from Where in the Road is Carmen San Diego, man. They get them cats from BBS. But yeah, that's good, man. Is this your first time hosting a big Thanksgiving like that?
Yeah. Usually I'm just in attendance, house hopping.
Yeah.
Bring a dish or two, but this is the first time holding it down. So I ain't doing, I'm doing most of the cooking though. It ain't me.
So what are the house rules, bro? Because you gotta have some house rules.
Just take your shoes off at the door.
do they gotta wear socks though? What if I come there with no socks on?
You can walk around this bitch natural, man. Natural from the ankle down only though, man.
All right, that's what's up. So no other house rules, because me, I used to be borderline OCD, bro. So it's like I used to collect like Blu-ray DVDs and shit like when I was a thing. And if it was in plastic, you couldn't open it. You know what I mean? Like it's my shit. You know how black folks are, right? So if something's not open, don't fucking open it. So I had like 100, 200 Blu-ray DVDs, and people would come over and they would just start opening shit, and I'm like, yo, do I go in your house just, opening your medicine cabinet or opening whatever it is? So don't open my fucking limited edition copy of Bloodsport, bro. Like wait till I open that shit and bless you with that Jean-Claude Van Damme. Relax.
That's the thing our parents used to do to us. Don't open that new juice until you finish the next first one. Yeah.
And there was on some shit like don't open it because it ain't yours, period. Yeah. Like it was like shit you knew, yo, that's not mine. I probably shouldn't.
And they made you feel like shit because you didn't pay for nothing in the house. I'm like, I'm not supposed to.
Guilt tripping the fuck out you.
Yeah, like, damn, I should have a job. I'm 9.
Yeah, because it was crazy because there would be like food in the house and it's like you just can't eat it or open it because it's not yours and you don't have permission. And it's like I look at it now, I'm like, okay, my daughter is too young to do anything, right? But if she gets to the age where she can like start, cooking and shit like that or doing whatever, like around 7 years old, I'm gonna make sure she can cook all that kind of shit. I don't think I'm gonna put those same restrictions on her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, yo, open whatever the fuck you want, but whatever you open, you will eat. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that will teach her a better lesson. Because it's like, yo, most of this shit in here is nasty. You don't want to eat because it's for old people. You know what I'm saying? So Like if you open that fucking raw ass chicken, you're going to cook it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you open the fucking lasagna pack, you are going to make the lasagna from scratch. So it'll be a learning experience for me and her. I'll get to eat a bunch and then she'll learn how to cook. I'll have her ass on Top Chef later. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What about drink, yo? Who is it? BYOB? Are you providing alcohol? What's going on?
Probably a combination of both. Of course, I'm bringing the wine for the people who don't really like to get it in like that.
Yeah.
Light dog, she gonna probably bust the margaritas and shit like and mimosas down.
Yeah, that's mimosas. Y'all motherfuckers fancy, huh?
Oh man, that's her thing, man. She love that shit.
That shit goes hard as fuck, bro. I go to brunch a lot.
Mimosas with everything.
I go to brunch a lot, and I will sit there. I remember one time I was out with friends in Hawaii, man. We used to go to the spot to, have brunch. And I think we killed about 12 to 15 bottles of champagne. Just had brunch, just doing mimosas, man. It might've been like 4 or 5 of us. That's ridiculous. I was wild drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like stumbling, I would say like high school drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like jumping on fucking cars, sticking them Stone Cold Steve Austin drunk. But we went to a pool afterwards. So I got to cool my little ass off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I don't normally drink or overindulge. But when it comes to brunch, man, the mimosas, they just run through you, bro. It's just like if I keep peeing, I can drink more. You know what I'm saying? So
emptying the tank out.
Hell yeah, man. That and sangria the same way, man. Sangria the same way.
I never had that before.
Sangria is good as shit. I love sangria, man.
What is that's not considered cheap. It ain't, of course, it's no Mad Dog. That shit we used to be sneaking and drinking after football games and stuff.
No, sangria is good as hell. It's like you take wine, put a bunch of fruit in it, let that shit marinate, and it's just good as fuck. But you can make your own sangria at home. It's easy. You can buy it. I recommend making it. But yeah, sangria is good as hell. You normally have it like at Spanish influenced restaurants. That shit is like it's like high C, bro, or like Hawaiian punch, because it's juice, but it's not. It's wine with a bunch of fruit in it. And that's what gets you fucked up, because like the fruit will absorb the wine. So you think you're not getting as fucked up as you are, but no, you are. And then you're gonna fuck around, eat the little fruit, and you're like, oh, it's just a pineapple. Okay. No, it's a pineapple soaked in fucking alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you be fucking around like goddamn Mario eating the fucking mushroom and shit. Like you get that fucking power up and shit, man. My damn baby mom texts me right now. Like, come on, it's fucking pod time. All right. When you pick the baby up, I'm podding. All right. God damn. But it's just normal shit. My daughter, her nose is all stuffed up. So I got to take this fucking like aspirator, this like fucking suction thing, and like put it in her nose and suck all the fucking snot out.
Yeah. That's the thing. That little ball at the end where you stick in there.
That's the poor nigga shit. Like if you can't afford
that's what we had. We had
we had a turkey baster essentially.
It was the blue rubber thing.
Like my child's mom, she has a it's like a gun, bro. It's like you press the button, it got 3 speeds. It has lights on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It has music, so it distracts the kids. You put it in their fucking nose, that shit start fucking sucking like a Hoover, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's mad gross because I hate to make this comparison, but you know how you get some sloppy toppy, and when she takes it out of her mouth, it's like the spit is just like hanging off like mozzarella cheese. So when you suck the shit out of your child's nose, that's how the snot be sometimes. And you like, you nasty motherfucker. That's what's in my head because I'm a degenerate. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So that's the thing. When you have kids, you will have to suck snot out of their nose this time of year, because it's like cold and the flu season. Also, when they're a baby, they get constipated. You gotta take your finger, you gotta dig doo-doo out their butt too. You know what I'm saying? So man, I had to do that one time.
I gotta hire a nanny or something when I have.
I mean, if you give them the right stuff, if you give them a high fiber diet, plenty of food.
I see you do the diet thing. I'll be watching.
I control all of that. You know what I'm saying? So like when my daughter comes here, I take care of all the food, that kind of stuff. I tell my baby moms my child's mom, I tell her what to do, like what kind of diet I got her on, things like that. Everything's very healthy. I count out calories, nutrients, all that kind of stuff, because it's important. When you understand the importance of nutrition and fitness and how it plays into the development of a young child, you realize how crucial that stuff is. So who handles the playlist, bro, for Thanksgiving?
That's her again. Yeah, because you know all I
Y'all
got is
gonna
a
be
bunch
in there listening
of
to Beyonce, bro.
you know, ain't shit on mine. Wu-Tang, the
What's
Lox.
wrong with that about Thanksgiving?
Nobody want to
They
hear
can
that.
learn.
Huh?
They listen. You gotta just throw the oldies on, bro, like the 60s, 70s, 80s kind of joint.
Yeah,
You know
the smooth shit.
Yeah, I have like a whole. Actually, I had a like an 80s playlist separate and 90s playlist separate. But now I'm going to make a Thanksgiving playlist since I'm gonna be around my parents and my siblings for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Like they're coming to get me Tuesday, and I'm not getting back here until Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been around these people for that amount of time since 2010.
Gotta make
probably.
sure everything is filtered and clean when
Yes, but I gotta have a separate one because both of my brothers are down there, you know, along with my pops, you know what I'm saying, and everybody else. So it's gotta have like the guy playlist and then like the family oriented playlist, you know, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Isley Brothers, that kind of stuff, Whitney Houston. You know, and then for us, gotta have that J. Rue the Damager, you know, Wu-Tang, Rakim, all that kind of shit, some 3-6, you know what I mean? 8 Ball and MJG, Sugar Free, the pimp, you know.
Sugar
pimp.
free. If you
Gotta
stay ready, man.
If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So what dishes are banned from Thanksgiving at your place, bro? Can I bring the potato salad with raisins in it?
No. Coleslaw is don't just no. No coleslaw, no swine either.
No pork on the forks. Okay.
You know, if somebody bring that for other people, then I don't care. Just coleslaw is just disgusting, man. And if it's on the table, I'm just gonna accidentally bump it and then make sure it fall off the table.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I like coleslaw, but not with the mayonnaise and stuff in it. Like I buy like just a pack of coleslaw and I use that for like
the
wraps
reason
and tacos
why
sometimes. But it's the mayonnaise that I hate. It's the mayonnaise I hate.
That's one of my. I'm heavy on the mayonnaise.
You know what?
Why I don't like coleslaw is because the stuff that they gave us in elementary, middle.
That shit was trash.
And that's the only time I ever had it. I never ate it outside of school. I might like it if I tried it. Now I'm the right person made it, but stuff that I hated as a kid, I will not touch now.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I mean, coleslaw, like I don't eat it normally. And I don't like at restaurants and things like that. I don't eat it, but like I will go to the store and I will buy like the pack of coleslaw, because it's just, you know, cabbage, lettuce, carrots, shit like that. It's basic, right? But I put my own sauce on it, my own spin on it, you know, because I normally use it with tacos to give it a different kind of, you know, you get tired of just putting lettuce. Yeah. So it's like, let me go ahead and throw that in there, man. Or for making sandwich wraps, things like that. And it's the cabbage definitely gives it a different texture, different flavor. So, you know, everybody out there that was damaged by coleslaw when they were kids, you know, I empathize with you, but maybe it's time to give it a second chance.
Yeah, they did us wrong.
Maybe it's time to give it
I gotta get therapy for the coleslaw, man, because that shit in school was awful.
Yeah. So yo,
Pizza Day was the only good day.
Huh?
Pizza Day was the only good day.
Yeah, but there was that. I was just about to talk about that pizza. That pizza was square as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
that was like Totino's Pizza or something, or like Tombstone. That was like the cheapest pizza possible.
I think it was like Ilios.
It was French. Ilios was hard. It was French bread pizza. And they had us eating that shit like it was fucking Nobu, bro. Like it was fucking.
And if you had a little bit of pull by the time we were seniors, you know, they'd throw us 2 slices.
Yeah. I remember trading motherfuckers for the pizza and shit like that, you know, all type of backroom fucking deals to get that second slice of pizza, man. But I think about it like when we were kids, school lunch was absolute trash. But I remember, I'm trying to think like
now.
I can imagine because everybody's like, you have to be healthy and shit now, so you can't just have like sloppy joes and greasy ass pizza all the time. But why is it so trash? Like, why is it so trash? Like, healthy food isn't terrible. You know what I'm saying? And really, all you got to do is just make soup in a salad bar. You know what I mean? And then just have some kind of meat option like tuna, not that bullshit tuna, but like some real fish, some grilled chicken,
Ground turkey or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Throw out some tortillas, some fajitas. So if you don't want a salad, you can make a wrap. You got soup, salad, sandwiches every day. They will never get tired of that. I can literally eat that shit every day and never get tired of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you do that, you save mad money. And it's good. It's like, because it's like, yo, who the fuck is out there eating green beans and egg noodles and all this other weird shit they want to put on the menu that you don't eat?
Man, they have, and this is a recurring thing on the menu at my school. It's macaroni noodles, elbow noodles, with little cubes of it looks like ham, but I'm willing to bet my life it is spam. I guarantee
that shit sounds trash, bro.
And it's just like this nasty stroganoff type sauce on there.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
And I just watch the kids just pick through it. I'm like, all this money they get for the nutrition and stuff, and this is what they're offering kids. It's like they're taking the most of the money and then using what's left over.
That's like jail food, bro.
It's like that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. It's like they can literally spend less money on soup, salad, and sandwiches.
Yeah.
Every day. You know what I mean? You can have grilled cheese. You get freaky, get turkey and cheese. The panini press.
Oh yeah.
Let the kids press their own paninis.
Oh, they'll love that, man.
I'm about to hit up Joe Biden and Kamala Harris right now, bro. I'm like, listen, y'all have Michelle Obama, the honorable, you know, she fucked the menus up trying to make everybody all healthy. But listen, it's time. It's time, bro. It's time to get me in there as the fucking lunch czar. I will redefine the menus. It'll be healthy. It'll be fucking
we tasty. Did have a salad bar though in school.
Salad bar went hard, and that shit used to run out because people would fuck that up.
First thing they will get.
And I don't mean to get all like doom and gloom, but for a lot of people, that was their only time when they have fresh vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Except Bone, because that nigga does not eat vegetables.
He don't like fish either.
And I mean, Bone, that's my guy. That's my guy. Bone has all the sauce, all the drip in the world, but he is not getting his daily recommended dose of fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't know how the hell you grew to be 6'5", 6'4", man.
He could be like 7'4". He'd be like Taco Fall if he'd ate his vegetables. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said the doctor said he was supposed to be 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah,
he kind of tapped out at 6'4".
What if the lack of eating vegetables is why he's so uncoordinated?
Oh.
What if that shit helps out your equilibrium, bro?
It might be a correlation between them two.
This motherfucker ruined his NBA career by not eating vegetables and not having and having two left feet. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's that's another thing, man. Shout out my man Bone, the sneaker fucking god, the king, king of kicks. This motherfucker makes me not want to buy shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like either he already has them, or if he doesn't have them, I probably shouldn't be buying them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I'm like, he's the shoe standard guy.
Yeah, I'm like, if he didn't buy them, he probably trash. So I'm just gonna go stick with Air Max.
Because I definitely, when I buy something, I definitely send him a picture here, send me a thumbs up. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, if he don't got it, then I don't need to spend money on it. You know what I'm saying?
Total opposite from the original Bone from school, man.
Well, no, it was like if he had it, you don't get it.
Yeah, you don't want to touch it back then. No, leave it alone.
Yeah, but no, I mean, everybody, that's my man's a late bloomer, bro. You know what I'm saying? He blossomed into a fucking fashion icon, man. You got niggas like ASAP Rocky, you got fucking West Side Gun, you got motherfucking Tyson Beckford, you got Tom Ford, and then you got Dyron Williams. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about the nigga from the Utah Jazz. I'm talking about my man, the original D motherfucking Dub. Double D Dub. How the fuck is this nigga Dub D Dub, bro? Dub. This nigga's the original double. Oh my God. This nigga's the original double, bro. I don't know how we got to talk about my man Bone like that, man, but shout out to Bone, man. He's got so many fucking sneakers, bro.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Like, I want to just go to his house and just look at shoes, bro.
Yeah, when I went to his house the last time, he got just a bedroom. Just there's no room for nothing else. It's just all sneakers in there,
bro. I just want to just sit there.
Like I said, you'll never go broke. If you ever ran out of money, you'll
hell yeah,
go broke.
Yeah. And it's just like, they're not whack. That's the thing. Like he don't really buy whack except for Yeezys.
Nah.
But he don't buy whack shoes. Yeezys. Yeezys is trash.
Oh yeah, he said they're comfortable, but
yeah,
I don't like them.
I mean, I'm sure I was about to I was about to say something inappropriate, man, but you know, I'm gonna chill. But yeah, man, like he's got a lot of good shoes, man. Like it's just so like I used to have a lot of shoes, but not as many as him. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably had like 30 pairs of shoes, 30 pairs of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Then when I switched to the shoes, I probably like 40 pairs of shoes. An entire bedroom full of shoes is impressive. You know what I'm saying? That's impressive. That's commitment. That's why he's married so long. That man could commit to something, you know? And then you look at me, I have like 8 pairs of shoes now, and that's why I can't maintain a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't commit. But yo. All right, so question, man. Who's going to give the prayer? Who's going to give the grace? Who's saying grace at Thanksgiving?
I think my aunt is the only one that's going to be there that's into religion. So I think she'll be assigned that duty.
You don't got to be into religion to give thanks. Thanksgiving is about bringing everybody together and just being mindful. Being able to spend another year.
I thought you meant thinking the divine.
I'll be like, yo, God, what up? We here now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's just like
Bart Simpson shit, rub-a-dub-dub.
Thanks for the grub. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's like, especially with what's going on in the world today, you know, with the pandemic and just life in general, and the amount of people that we've lost, being able to, come together and give thanks for another year. And Thanksgiving is one of the only holidays I get down with. And for the last couple of Thanksgivings I've been to, when I hosted them in San Diego and in Hawaii, I had to give the grace, this whatever you want to call it. I had to be the one that give thanks. And that's cool. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I already know my brother's gonna try to do it at this Thanksgiving. It's not happening, Calvin. You ain't built for this shit, bro. Me, I got it this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that motherfucker like DMX. Like, oh, we pray, Lord, thank you. I'm gonna come in there with 16 bars, for all the head tops. But no, I think it's definitely important to what I like to do is have everybody go around, So you say like a small, a small little introductory prayer, the intro, and then you have everybody go around the table and say what they're thankful for.
Okay, yeah. I do like that idea.
Yeah, hey, take it, man.
I'm gonna do that.
Cause you'll be surprised, and then everybody gets all sentimental, and it's like.
Then one person might say something that's just like super out of this world, and anybody going after them, they're like, "Oh damn!"
Like I'm thankful for Plan B. Shit. That was my whole 2020 right there. Fucking $36 a piece, man. Holla at your boy.
Oh man.
And yo, let me tell you, man. Postmates delivered them shits, man. So that's what I'm Postmates.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, Postmates delivers Plan B and condoms. Which one you think I was buying? You know what I'm saying?
Why, man?
Yo, it's like I could Postmate some condoms 2 hours prior, or Postmate a Plan B the next morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that motherfucker twist and shout, bro. Splash.
Whoa.
But yo, so for you, man, what are you most thankful for this year, bro?
There's certain things that have added a little more stability to my life. I don't tell her often enough, but yeah, she's a good one. My family and I were getting a lot closer. Some of the circumstances of why we've gotten closer is not, how I wanted it, but it's I guess you could say it's a blessing in disguise how we are getting closer. What else? I'm thankful I'm still sane, working with these damn children. And I have my health. I'm alive. However, I don't complain much. If I did, it wouldn't do me any good anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. So you guys get what, a week off for kids?
yeah. Remember, we would only get like that Thursday.
Yeah, little bullshit ass 2 days.
Yeah,
So do you guys do like a Friendsgiving or like a coworker thing with the other teachers?
they saved that for Christmas. That's like the Secret Santa thing, and they just had us draw names out of the little bucket thing that they had.
Do they put like
the maximum is like a $25 cap on it.
Okay, that's what's up. Definitely be like KY jelly and condoms coming from me. Like, yo, this was $12. Yeah. But that's why I can't have an actual job where I have to go in and interact with coworkers, because after 20 years being in the military aboard a submarine, my brain doesn't function properly. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't function. So I can't be around regular people, man. I'll do stupid shit like that, man. But yeah, man, I think for me, what I'm most thankful for this year, it would be being able to take a year off and raise my daughter and see all that shit, like, cause she's insane. She does so much stupid shit. And it's all funny. Like I can see how kids would get you upset. Like I can see why parents get pissed off from kids, right? And I can see how kids test their patience, but it doesn't, like, the shit that she doesn't bother me, because my mentality is like, yo, what's the alternative, right? It's like, if she spills something on the floor, right, and I'm like, oh fuck you, I don't give her like grape juice and like that's gonna make a fucking mess. So it's like she spills some water or some milk or some lemonade, something stupid, right? Something that's light color that comes out of carpet easy. It's just like, oh fuck, man, like, damn, you knocked that over. Let me get a towel, clean it up. But then it's like, yo, what's the alternative, right? It's like a babysitter is here and they smack the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's like I'm back in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just smoking weed. You know what I mean? Just like, not just playing Xbox. I'm back in Hawaii, smoking weed, playing Xbox, either working or going to school still without a daughter. And it's like, this is better. This is better.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how, or it's like, yo, what's the alternative? I stayed in the Navy for an extra 2 years because of the pandemic and try to wait it out. And I'm deployed. I'm deployed. Oh God, I have nightmares about that right now. I have nightmares about being deployed sometimes, man. It's like, yeah, I'm deployed in China's butthole, doing some god awful mission, eating some terrible food, smelling other people's farts, listening to fucking dudes jerk off 5 feet from my head and I try to go to sleep. So because that's what it's like on a submarine. You have to listen to niggas beat their dick 5 feet from you. I'm looking into the camera so you can see the pain in my eyes. On a submarine, you have to be aware that 5 feet from you at all times, someone is beating their fucking meat.
Oh, man.
Let that sink in. Let that sink in, bro.
Yeah,
it's like jail.
You might need therapy, man.
I do. I go to therapy right now, man. I go to therapy right now. Her name is Diamond, and she works at the pyramid. No, I go to therapy, man. Because I think everybody should go to therapy. Especially men, because we've had a lot of trauma that we've experienced in life, and a lot of times we don't ever address it, and we're not the most open when it comes to talking to our ladies. And it's stuff that needs to get it needs to be explored. It needs to be exposed. You have to address it, or at some point in your life when you're 48 years old, you'll have some kind of blow up, or you'll go for a pack of cigarettes and never come back home, because that's what happens. That's what happens to our parents. That's what happened to our parents. Like when it was like, hey, like back, I don't know if you remember, man, but like back in the like 50s and 40s, even in the 60s, like men didn't leave marriages and relationships. Women did. they would just leave. Like they would just leave one day. Like leave you with the kids.
Yeah, sometimes they would just take the kids. You don't know where they are.
Yeah, and it's like holy shit. Like, and it's the stress, stress and mental health, like a mental health breakdown. So I believe that all men, especially brothers of color, should definitely go to therapy. I mean, shit. I grew up. I seen someone shot in front of me, back in high school, and it's like if you don't address that, how it affects you. You never know what happens, so, or even something as simple as, being a kid and, how like you would get like influenced by like your friends. They'd be like, yo, take this girl and go hump her or something like that or whatever. And it's like, you think that shit doesn't affect you a certain way, but when you start to, talk to a therapist and unpack that, right? It warps your perception of the value of intimacy and sex and women, all that kind of thing. So that's why I'm like, yo, the wild ways that we grew up, we should definitely go and talk to a therapist because
we thought that shit was normal.
Wild. Niggas was wild. You know what I'm saying? Like
we thought that was normal, acceptable behavior too, man.
Bro, running up and touching a girl's butt. It's not normal, acceptable behavior. And I was
or holding our hands like this when a girl walked past.
Yeah, we're like, yo, dick, just doing shit like that.
We'll be in a world of trouble now.
Yes. And I know me, right? If I was a parent, I'm a parent now, right? If my daughter was like, grade school age or middle school age, she's like, some boy keeps putting his thumbs together and pretending it's his penis.
Oh yeah.
I would think he's fucking nuts. Because I knew I was insane. I knew what I was doing at that time. I knew I was stealing Playboy magazines and touching girls' butts and humping little girls and playing RCF, hide and go get it, stuff like that. That shit, and that's, I'm not trying to go on this whole fucking therapy, Charlemagne the God book tour, but that's why I go, because we lived a wild ass life, and that stuff affects you when you get older. But to take it back, another thing I'm thankful for, having a year off to just decompress from being in the military before I go back into the workforce, man, because that shit is not for the faint of heart. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, so it was, hi, Miss Lady, how you doing? She can hear me?
Yeah, she can hear you.
Hey, let me tell you something. I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you for taming the Blaze God. All right. Because we all wondered for a long time who would get that raging inferno under control. And ma'am, you must have seen the movie Backdraft 5 million times, because you have that 4-alarm Blaze under control. So thank you. Before Method Man ever claimed to be Johnny Blaze, there was Joseph Karim Walker, the original Human Torch. Thank you.
Okay. Love you too.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Shut up.
So I'm just being honest, bro. Jesus Christ.
It's all good, man. It's good, man.
But yo, so that's what I want to talk about, bro. Is this her first Thanksgiving with the family?
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
No, last year she came. No, last year it was. And I went. We split half the day. We went with her family first, and went to my dad's side later on. And now here's my mother's side.
Okay. So what does that mean when you bring a date to Thanksgiving?
That y'all are pretty damn serious.
I agree, because they always gonna ask like, oh man, so she meet the family, y'all hosting events when you get married.
Yeah, they hit, but see, like when a woman invites us, it's not that serious. But when we invite them to meet our family, oh, it's for real.
Okay, so the question is, it when they invite us, it's not that serious because because we're just like some dickheads and we don't take it that serious. We're like, all right, I'm going to get some food.
That's probably how we look at it. We probably don't think that anything is serious until we make the call.
Yes, because I know me. If a woman invites me to Thanksgiving, we could be dating for a week. I'm gonna say yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, because I'm going to get food. That's it. If I invite you to Thanksgiving, that is because I am presenting you to my family for judgment. I'm like, listen, this is my woman. This is the one. Get used to her. All right. Because she's going to be around for a long time, or at least until she finds my browser history. You know what I'm saying? So whichever happens first. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. Have you ever been somebody's plus one at a Thanksgiving and it wasn't what the person thought it was?
Nope, this was the first time. I've been invited to like little small 4th of July cookouts and stuff, but I don't count that. That's just a big festivity.
Yeah, that don't count.
A random person walking past your backyard,
everybody gets a plate. That's not special.
You can just be, Blaze partners, and she'll invite you over for that.
Hell yeah, man. Friends with benefits, man. Friends with Blaze benefits.
Thanksgiving is that's more sacred, man.
Is it the prayer? Is it because somebody's blessing the food?
Probably, or usually because Thanksgiving, 90% of the people there are family.
Yeah.
Regular cookouts, maybe a fourth is the people are related, man. Everybody else is just cool and friends.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like the casual version of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because I've been to a lot of other holidays. I try to avoid Thanksgiving and Christmas. I normally break up with women around this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Like I'm like if we haven't been dating for longer than 3 months, I break up with you because it's like, yo, you're not about to get me for Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Yom Kippur, Kwanzaa, Christmas, New Year's. That's my whole time. Like Santa Claus is like ho ho ho. That is when I go out and ho 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 because the day before Thanksgiving, everybody goes back to their hometown and they go back to that local bar. In our case, it'll be a Cameo, and all the chicks back there, that's single. They go and they looking for that old thing. You know what I'm saying? And hey, guess who's there? Oh, Screech Powers. You know what I'm saying? Screech Powers is there, ready to scoop them up like ice cream. But yeah, man. So it's like that's like prime thought time. Is like the day before Thanksgiving, and then like the Thanksgiving Day game, you go out and see the old little tenderonis and whatnot. When we were younger, now we're old men, and that's just gross. But and then around Christmas time, because everybody goes back home, and it's like, yo, man, she's trying to see what's in that that holiday stocking, trying to handle that log and whatnot.
Or you catch him at the, like the American Legion or something.
American Legion. See, you giving away too much sauce. All right, don't be talking about the American
Legion. Sprinkle though. That's all I'm giving.
Because they'll be at the Legion. Saluting for real.
Thursday night, they in there.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely
for the VFWs, things like that. Or the Elks. Shout out to the old people, you nasty old people. At the Elks, making a catfish plate. But yeah, man, that's the thing, bro. It's like I normally break up with them around that time because you got like gifts, you got family, all that kind of stuff. And it's like if we under 3 months and we not like committed, then it's a wrap, and I just, it's the off season for me. It's the off season, stack my bread, work back out, get ready for spring training, and then hit him up. Then I don't do shit until after February because it's like I'm not about to try to date somebody in January and you got Valentine's Day right there. And that's the problem. Man. It's so many holidays from November, from Halloween till after Valentine's Day.
And if her birthday is in between the December and February, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, because you got to get gifts for everything.
Yep.
And it has to be like special and important. It's like, you weren't thinking about me. It's like, no, I barely know you. We just started dating in October. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now it's February and I'm supposed to get you 100 roses. No, you don't even swallow yet, bitch.
Yeah.
No.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Cause this year, my quest, what I was telling my siblings, my quest this year was to have a date for Thanksgiving. And I have failed miserably. Not due to lack of options.
You got a little bit of time.
Well, I mean, not due to lack of options. I mean, I have somebody, I'm just not, and then like damn, I don't want to sit on myself. Because I don't know. I don't know if my person listens to the podcast. Maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't. I would love to have you at Thanksgiving, but you're going home. And now the rest of this shit is for entertainment purposes only. So please don't take this serious. But of course, I got options, right? I got hoes I could just bring. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm not about to do that because it'll be disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? But I was really trying hard to like establish some kind of relationship from like July till October, in order to bring somebody to Thanksgiving. And I was like, if I bring them to Thanksgiving, I'm getting fucking married on New Year's. Wow. Guaranteed, right? That's crackhead mentality right there. I'm like, yo, I'm flying. I'm on that Steve Hutchinson right there, talking crazy, right? But that's just how hard I was going. And I had some real good options. And then I thought about it. And a voice came to my head, a voice that we all know. And it said, ain't nobody say nothing about no damn fire heaters. And that's what these motherfucking bitches are, is a bunch of damn fire heaters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
So I said, I don't need no damn fire heaters. Not till after the new year, not till fucking May. But no, seriously, man,
No.
like
how the fuck?
But no, shout out to my man DJ, man. Rest in peace to the God, man. Ain't nobody say nothing about no damn fire heaters.
People might be watching this like, what the fuck are they laughing so hard? You had to be there.
Yo, ain't nobody say nothing about no damn fire heaters.
You had to be there, man. You had the little genuine curly box.
Yo, shout out to the God, rest in peace, man. But no, my date this year for Thanksgiving is my daughter, and that is why, like, when I realized that like around October, I was like, yo, the way it lined up, because I did like a whole, when you're a co-parent, you have to do a child parenting plan with the state, you know what I mean, to make sure you got your shit in order. I ain't trying to let the baby, right? So you do a whole co-parenting plan, you submit that, you get that shit signed by a judge, bong, that tells you when you got your baby, when you got your child, what holidays, things like that. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have any holidays except for Thanksgiving, which is the only one that I care about because it falls during the week. The other holidays this year all fall on the weekend. So I'm like, oh, well, and I'm like, hey, I'm going down to North Carolina. I can take her. My child's mom was like, okay, cool. She ain't slick though. You know what I'm saying? I know you want a 5-day vacation from that child. You know what I'm saying? God damn. You're not slick. I mean, but you need a vacation from the baby. You need that time away. So, I'm like, yeah, I can take her with me, and it'll be fun. So she'll have a break, a much needed break, even though I had a baby most of the time, right? She'll have a much needed break, just be able to do her shit, be around her friends, whatever the fuck she want to do. She can have fun, right? And then I got my daughter around family, and she can meet all her cousins and them and whatnot. And I'm gonna have my sisters do her hair, so that's what the fuck is gonna happen. But yeah, no, so I can bring my daughter, man, and that's way more important than bringing some random.
How old is she now?
I gotta count on my hands. July, August, September, October, November. So she'll be 16 months. 16. I'm terrible at math, bro. I'm sorry. But she'll be 16 months.
I thought you was the wizard back in the day.
I know basic math, like everything up to algebra 2. Anything beyond that, I don't deal with, bro. I don't deal with that. You see that fucking busy siddle? That was my brain trying to process complex fractions and shit. What the fuck is synthetic division? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at like the math that's available in college and shit, and what the high school kids had to learn. They got all type of shit I didn't even heard of, man. So I don't want no parts of that, bro. No parts of that. But yeah, so that should be fun, man, having my daughter out there and her meeting her million cousins, man. But yeah, I've been brought to some Thanksgivings before, and it's been extremely awkward because they always ask, what are your intentions?
Oh yeah.
And normally in my brain, my intention is your daughter is the turkey and I'm the baster, the end. But you can't say that. So it's like, oh, I really care about your daughter, and hopefully this is the start of many holidays we'll spend together. I've said that like 10 times, and it's terrible now.
You know what? I like that, man.
Yeah, I'm a compulsive liar. That's why. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really good at lying. I'm really good at telling people what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm really good at that. And because I know what you don't want to hear. You know, if I'm with your daughter, your granddaughter, your aunt, or whatever, it's like, yo, you want to hear, you know, some positive, good things about her. And my whole thing is that, God, I think for like the past couple Thanksgivings, except for last year, but every Thanksgiving, I've been with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Or I've been with the homies. And I'm like, damn, man, that shit is getting old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Yeah, it's bad. You know, so it's like, it's time to end that, man. Everybody has to hang their jersey up eventually. My jersey has to be hung up by the time I'm 40, you know.
Ain't much time, man.
No, it's March.
The hourglass running out.
It's my biological clock is ticking. So yeah, that's what it is, man. But no, I think like holidays are always weird for me, man, because I don't celebrate holidays. I'm a fake ass Black Israelite around holiday time because I don't like spending money. But like Christmas, I don't really get down with. Thanksgiving is the one holiday I do bang with. Don't really, I mean, New Year's is dope. Don't really fuck with Easter. Not a big Valentine's Day fan. It's all just corny except for New Year's and Thanksgiving, man. But,
yeah, everything else I call them economic jack moves. That's all they are.
Basically, or pagan. That's the white man's holiday, you know. Yeah, that's the white man's holiday. That's my excuse, yo. So I gotta do shit. Like, how you celebrate Christmas? Ain't no pictures of Jesus up. You know what I'm saying? He even the star of his own holiday. God damn. You know, so, but yeah, just shit like that. Like, y'all motherfuckers celebrating Easter. Want no rabbits in the Bible with eggs? They mammals. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and for years I thought rabbits laid fucking eggs, man, until I got like maybe 10 or 11.
This motherfucker out here thinking a rabbit is a platypus, bro. The fucking marsupial.
Had us covered with that bullshit.
Yeah, man, that's that tricknology, man. Gotta stay woke, brother. But yeah, man, that's why holidays are fucking insane, man. But so we talked about dishes that get banned. We talked about the playlist. Here's a real question, man. How soon do the Christmas decorations go up after Thanksgiving?
Whew, man. Just right after Halloween, my mother would just be up there just nailing shit all over. Like, yo, we didn't even hit Turkey Day, not even here.
Yeah.
Yet. But I would say at least give it a week after Thanksgiving. I don't know what they keep, because I'm the one having to hang stuff up in here and do all the lugging trees. And you ain't doing that. You just putting the decorations on it. I got to do the dirty work. So I would say let Thanksgiving marinate like a week or so.
So how soon does the tree go up?
She trying to do all of that now.
Ooh, you got one of those, man. That's a good one, man. That's a good one to have, man. Especially when that's not you.
Yeah.
Like when that's not you, it's good to have that other person that's like into that shit to balance it out, man. You can't have two fucking Scrooges, you know.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Scrooge, man. it was last month. It was pumpkins all in front of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we carving a jack-o'-lantern and all of that shit. And now she about to do it up in this little dining room area. But yeah, it's out of my comfort zone. But I mean, sometimes you gotta step out of that.
Yeah.
Especially if you compromising.
I mean, for me, like, I don't like it, but I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not about to be the one that's like, yo, let's go to fucking Michael's and buy mad holiday decorations, or let's go get a tree or get some pumpkin. It's never gonna be me. But if you want to do it, I'm down to do it because it makes you happy. You know, and that's what it is. It's like, oh, you like that kind of shit? Cool, let's do it. And I like to see you happy, so I'm down to do it. But it's like, I'm not singing it 12 days of Christmas.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not singing HALLOWW.
Oh man, Miss Tremblay.
Shout out to the gang. Yo, I ain't going front, bro. I'll be saying, I was singing Halloween songs all month, man, because I fuck with Halloween heavy. So I'm like, we need a world in which Woo! Fell off.
Miss Tremblay, man. Pull us all of that. And bangs out.
I bang with Halloween heavy, man. So I do participate in the Halloween songs. Because I came up in the chorus. My grandmother had me singing in the choir and whatnot. So I do appreciate the Christmas caroling. I do like the songs. I just don't like the rest of the shit, man. Like, give me the Christmas carols. The presents are cool, but I don't want the whole Santa shit. Just let the kids know that. Let the kids know.
Too much credit.
You got fucking Dick Cheney coming through your ceiling, you know what I'm saying? Dropping off fucking presents like WMDs in Iraq and shit, man. Like, nah, listen, just let the kids know that the parents are the ones buying the gifts. That's why you're behaving for the year, because that means that you are a good child for your parents, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And you earned some gifts. If not, then it's just like they don't teach them the value of being a good citizen, behaving, things like that. It's like, I'm only being good for Santa or for this fucking elf on the shelf.
Right.
Like, no, you are being good for me, because if not, I won't buy you shit. You could have been swallowed. Keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have been
Brian.
You could have been another victim of a Plan B pill. Just keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to tell my daughter that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have been Plan B. You know that? You know what I'm saying? When she says like, I hate you, daddy. You won't buy me a car. I'm like, well, you could have been Plan B. So, duh. But that's horrible. It's also why I'm going to counseling, so I don't take that submarine brain into parenting. But,
man, I listen. Our parents needed counseling and therapy bad.
Yes, they were insane.
Oh my gosh, they in the generation before that, they would. I love them to death, man. I don't love them any less, but man, they have.
You know why our parents were crazy? Because they love to say, "I'll give you a reason to cry."
Yeah.
You know how fucking insane that is?
That's for one, the psychological torture and making you go get a switch. You're walking to your death.
Go get a switch.
Why would you? Yeah. You just the 30-second walk to the nearest bush. It seemed like years where you walking there. You're just walking in the desert, and on the way back, you're the whole time, I'm about to get fucked up. Mm-hmm. I would never do that. Never.
And you try to get a small switch, and they say no. Go get another one. And you get two small switches, and like, okay, and they braid the motherfuckers together. And now you're getting your ass whipped, even worse now, shit like that, or getting beat with like a fucking a chancleta or a sandal, or just an extension cord, wire hanger. Child abuse.
Oh man, my cousin used to get fucked up. But my grandmother he would run, so she would be holding him, telling me go get a switch. I come back with a big ass branch to fuck.
You got a 2x4 like Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
You remember my cousin? Like, remember my cousin Daron. He was a year.
I remember Daron. Yeah.
He's out in Tom's River now.
That's what's up. Tom River's okay, man. I had some fun out there. But like shit like that, like the psychological, the whole do as I say, not as I do.
Horrible
like
advice.
That, it's terrible advice. Like, don't smoke cigarettes, don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you do it.
You come home and you got the Heineken and a pack of cigarettes on the coffee. Yeah.
It's like, Joe, you look lit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't know, kids. We don't learn anything by you telling us stuff. We observe.
We emulate behavior, and I look at my daughter and I look at her put on my shoes or like my sandals, or she tries to wear like my hats and things like that, or the chair that I sit in. She always wants to sit in that chair now all the time. She don't want to sit in her fucking chair. She wants to sit in my chair, or she don't want to eat what she's eating. She wants to eat what I'm eating, or even like, because I don't watch any TV with my daughter. My daughter watches education programs, but it's like she don't, but sports. So she will watch sports, and when sports is on, it's no different than when Coco Melon is on. She is completely freaking glued to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So she'll sit with me and just sit still and just watch sports. You know what I mean? And like, if I make a noise, she'll make a noise. So if I'm like, oh, I'll cheer, whatever, she'll cheer, and it's like, oh, okay, I got you. So okay, so you my little TV buddy, but it's like I can't watch Juice around her. You know, I can't watch Boys in the Hood, no shit like that.
You'll be doing shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, Q, don't let me go. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some shit like that. I can't ever watch Step Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. But yeah, man, it's freaking crazy, man. But our parents definitely needed counseling, man, because they were horrible role models. You know, horrible role models. I mean, they were great people, but they didn't know any better because, you know, it was a fucked up ass time. You know, they had to go against the crack era.
Down too.
Yeah, they had to go against the crack era and the war on drugs and the end of the civil rights era where people just say, fuck it, let's just do drugs and dance to disco. All this wild shit, right? So it's like, damn, man, like y'all really ain't have no home training.
Nope.
Yo, our parents were literally out doing coke, listening to Rick James.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, in their early 20s too.
Yeah,
they was in
Studio 54 taking coke bumps and shit, bro. Like,
man, listen,
because oh my god, and I don't want to
listen. They had way more fun than we had. Our fun. Our generation and then the younger ones, it's just documented now with social media and stuff.
Yeah,
our parents got it in. Trust me.
Sure there was a lot of coke being done. Yeah, you know, because my mom has listened to several of these podcasts, and God forbid she listens to this one because my mom used to model back in the day. And a lot of women used to model that, you know,
my mom too,
that we were raised by. Like, I want to say like one of our like music teachers or something like that used to like be in charge of them and shit like that. Yeah, she was. And like a lot of the teachers that we knew was in that shit as well.
Yeah, who are you talking about?
I was about to say like Miss Philpart or some shit like that, something crazy, bro. But something like that. But it's like, yo, you know, back in the day, they were doing mad coke, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, they were models. They were doing mad coke, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's how they mellowed out before they hit the stage. That's
yeah. You know, all of them mad makeup on, bad lighting, all types of eyeshadow, big ass Peggy Bundy hair. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking just walking the barge and shit like that, and fucking Rick James and the Buffalo Girls and shit like that. You know. Hey, maybe that's why my mom had 3 kids. Yo, that's how the stitches healed up so quick. She couldn't feel any pain from the blow. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you.
You're in trouble Thursday, man.
Yo, because I'm like, yo, I couldn't have been alive back then because I would have been limb biased. I'll be dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you'd have me back then in the 80s, like I'd be fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? Because now we know,
especially pre deadly disease and all
that. Bro, pre-HIV.
Yeah.
Coke was still safe. You didn't know it was bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, crack was like cool back then. You know, I would have been that nigga doing crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Coke is mad expensive. Crack is it. You know, like, yo. That'd have been me, just cracked out in the Bradley cells, bro. Just chilling. Shout out to the guy.
I think the majority of them did it, man. They was getting busy.
Yeah, man. It'd have been like New Jack City for real.
Eventually, it started to like mess up households. By the time we were like maybe in middle school, I would say.
Yeah. But yeah, I know. I had an uncle that was on crack. You know what I'm saying? He was cool till he wasn't cool. And he was a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, a lot of people just gave up, man. And they were just turned into monsters.
Yeah, man. That shit is deadly, man. That is why I don't have empathy for like drug dealers when they get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, you know exactly what you're doing. Like, you grew up in this. Like, maybe if you were like from the old era, like the 70s, and you didn't know how it was going to turn out. But if you're a drug dealer from 1991 on, then yo, it's coming. Whatever comes to you, you deserve it.
Yeah, you know you're either going to prison or you're going to die. Yeah. Or go to prison then die afterwards.
Yeah, because it's like you know exactly what it is. You know what it does in the community. You've seen the commercials. You saw Nancy Reagan talk about it. You know, you've seen us get called super predators. You've seen the war on drugs. You've seen mass incarceration, all that kind of shit. And you're like, hey, it's 2021. I'm gonna sell drugs. And it's like, all right, bro.
You stupid now. There's cameras
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, there's cameras. I mean, everybody's snitching.
Especially when you
Everything
stand
has
on
fentanyl in it.
somebody's corner. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like everything's traceable now. I mean, because people are like buying drugs, and I say drugs, I don't mean marijuana or mushrooms, anything from the earth. I mean like crack, coke,
Something you
heroin,
got to
that kind of stuff.
manufacture in the kitchen or
Yeah, things that
laboratory.
if you have to add chemicals to it, you know what I'm saying? Like it is a drug. You know, if you can't just take it, like I can go and get a pile of shit and grow some cybacillin mushrooms. I can just take those. I can go and grow marijuana in my closet. I can't grow a cocoa plant and then process that in the cocaine in my house. I don't have. It's not possible.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, you know. So if you're doing that kind of shit, then yeah, man, you get what's coming to you, and you probably deserve it. You know, just like anybody that's pimping. If you're a pimp,
in this day and age, you're finished.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
Even
you
if
deserve
she
to go to
came
jail.
to you, even if she came to you and saying that's what she wanted, you're done.
Yeah, it's like the great Chad Butler said, pimping ain't dead. It just moved to the web. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a pimp, put these bitches, and bitches is the appropriate term. I checked it out with a pimp. So you put these bitches on OnlyFans or fucking Chatterbait or X videos, something like that, you know, and then you let them do that. You put them in porn, bro. You know, some reality porn, bro. You put a mask on a John, you know, they smash, they paying to smash, and now you put the video up, you get paid on the residuals from that. Listen, I can show you how to do this, son, like Hove. You know what I'm saying? No, I've never pimped a woman in my entire life. I think it's disgusting. However, I have advised women on how to take it to the next level. All right. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. I don't disparage any girl that has an OnlyFans, but if you show your vagina on OnlyFans, then you're fucking up because you don't have to. All right. People are paid to see buttholes. More class, way classier. It's way classier. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, okay. If your girl had an OnlyFans, is that a deal breaker?
Yep.
What if you're just showing feet?
Oh, okay. Yeah. If it's something that you know, I'm supposed to see, then it's a problem. I mean, I wouldn't be on there shaking, swinging my body parts, man.
You can't be on there sword fighting, dog.
Mm-mm.
Yo, because there's dudes on there doing that shit, man.
Now
rappers on there doing that.
Now, if we got one together and we in like Valentine's Day nighty type of stuff, silk boxes and
oh, I can't do that. I made a sex tape once. I can't. I hate looking at myself. I look stupid.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I look dumb as hell. I look dumb. And I'm judging myself. Like, yo, look at this nigga nipples. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that, man. Like, I'm like, look at the faces I'm making. I made them faces. They look stupid to me. So imagine what they look like to her and then to everybody else watching. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how Ray J did it, but he has the confidence of God, apparently, because that I could not be Ray J. You know what I'm saying? This when he talking to the camera and shit, all this wild shit. That's a wild boy, man. Shout out to Ray J the God, you know what I'm saying? Also, shout out to my boy Mike Bryant, you know what I'm saying? The other Ray J. But yo, I couldn't do the OnlyFans, man. I couldn't have a girl that did it because unless she's showing feet or something like that, like armpits. What if it's something weird, bro? She's like, yo, I'm showing armpits, you know?
Yeah, that's not sexual per se, but I know some people probably get off on that.
Yeah. They like, yo, yo, you know how dudes be like, they want to, you know how
farting and shit.
Because that's a real thing. Like they got Brazilian butt porn and they'll put powder in their butt crack and then just fart in the dude's face. Yeah. That's how you get pink eye. You know what I'm saying? That's gross. But no, you know how you got dudes that are like, yo, that's like, yo, shorty, can I titty fuck you? What if he's like, yo, I want to put my dick in your armpits and make fart noises?
Wow.
I don't know if I can do that. What if you start dating a girl and she's a virgin, but she's had sex that way before?
An armpit? Oh.
Yeah. She's like, nah, you know, I'm 25 and I'm a virgin still, you know, but she's like, I never had vaginal intercourse, but you know, I did have a boyfriend that liked to fuck my armpit.
I would first wonder who put that offer on the table first.
Obviously him. This nigga is on Pornhub.
There's a Jamaican guy, man. He cut my hair a couple times some years ago. He said, he drive his woman crazy by licking her armpits. I said, no, thank you.
See, I've heard of that.
Yeah. No,
you know
thank
you.
Mm-mm.
Is she shaved? Because first question, is she black? Because I ain't licking no black woman armpits. You know what I'm saying? Unless they shave. And in our community, that's not a very common thing. You know what I'm saying?
Especially down south.
No.
Motherfuckers got Abraham Lincoln beards under their arms.
Exactly. Like they got a fucking treasure trove in a headlock, man. I don't know what's up with God damn it. I tried to avoid talking about black women today, man. But god damn it, I love you guys so much. I know a lot of black women that shave. I'm gonna take it even a step further. I just helped my girl shave like a week ago. She was like, baby, can you shave my back? And immediately I thought about Pam and Martin.
Oh, she had the yeah, man.
Yeah. And I'm like worried, like, you would have to shave your back. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I got you. I'll help you do it. Yeah. And then when she showed me her back, I'm like, bitch, you ain't got no hair. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they think
no
they're just werewolves. They don't have. That's what they say with my girl with the side, but it's not even that hairy.
Yeah, I'm like, you literally have like 2 hairs on your back. Yeah. Like, come on now. You know, I like to bite on them sometimes when I kiss you in the back like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a sensitive area, but nah, she ain't no hair on the back.
Animal steel or something.
Yeah.
Man.
But no, it's like, so it is weird because like, it's like the women that I deal with now, you know what it is? Because I deal with women that are younger, that are under 35, right? And they're all about keeping everything groomed.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm like black women that get waxed, the laser hair removal, all that kind of stuff, right? And it is so refreshing. But the ones that are 35 and above, they aren't about that. They're like, no, they're just bush. It's like watching watching the Spice TV. It's like watching the Spice Channel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just bush. You know what I mean? Vanessa Del Rio style, bro. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking Velcro or the other side of a Brillo pad.
Plus, the texture of the hair down that is totally different.
Yeah, no.
I'm not scrubbing. No, I'm not all.
Especially if you got a beard, you're gonna get trapped down there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
like the Velcro.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then like if she like shaved like a week ago and like the stubble is going through.
Yeah.
And if you like down there licking and then you fuck around and slip up and lick, it's like licking sandpaper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's terrible. I'm making eye contact with the camera. Yeah. Go get waxed or shave it completely off or maintain a little bit of well-groomed fuzz. You know what I'm saying? But don't fuck around and shave and then don't do anything for like a week. And I got to deal with that goddamn 5 o'clock shadow on your pussy. I don't like that.
I'm not with none of that either. No. Man. To keep it either smooth or neatly trimmed, man.
Or put like an exclamation point.
To a less coarse texture.
Yeah, something, man. But you can't have it where it's long as fuck, looking like tentacles just reaching out like the fucking call of fucking.
When she got the underwear on, you see the little side hairs peeping out of the top.
I've been there before, and let me tell you, it's great. That's why I go to therapy. You know what I'm saying? For all the fucking rancid vaginas I've encountered. You know what I'm saying? Like hair coming out of the fucking the panties, bro. I've been there before, and it is extremely traumatizing. It's terrible. Oh my God. Now I'm having flashbacks. Because I remember one time I was messing with a woman, and now it's going to get graphic. Where the split is and where the lips is, like where the lips are, the hair had reached over to the other hair, and they were like having a handshake.
Wow.
And so I kind of had to like part this shit like Moses in the Red Sea.
Grab the 2 hairs to get in there.
Like in order to access the fucking Holy Grail, I had to part that bitch like the Red Sea. And then that's a deal breaker for me. I still fuck though. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I was a scumbag. That's before I was baptized. You know what I'm saying? So that's before I was born again.
Wow.
So what about dudes, yo? What is like the dude rules on manscaping?
Oh, I'm very much escaped, I would
Yeah,
say. But I've been on it like that because I know women prefer that type of stuff.
they
So
do. They do.
yeah, I keep it clean, man. It's just to show as I keep my from the neck up groom, I groom everything else.
It's like, yeah, they not 20s. They some chance about keeping clean though.
Yeah. I ain't waxing no asshole or nothing like that. Ain't happening.
Yeah.
Because for one, what position are you in? No matter what position you in, if you're getting your butthole waxed, you look crazy. You either bent over or holding your legs up in the air like that. That's no, not
Yeah,
doing.
nah. Dudes getting their asshole waxed, things like that. That's a little bit much. I've shaved. Yeah. I shaved my boho before. You know what I'm saying? But it was for medical reasons.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a ingrown hair that was on my butt cheek, bro. This was back when I lived in Georgia. I had ingrown hair back there, and I knew that the doctor on my both the corn would have to cut the shit out, right? And so normally, like, niggas gonna be shaving their ass like that, bro. And I had like a little bit of hair back there. And I'm like, yo, I don't want no funk traps. You know what I'm saying? So I went, I got the trimmers, not the one I trim my beard with, right? But I got some trimmers and I trimmed my ass, man. And I tried to trim back there. It's mad tricky. You know what I'm saying? There's no, I don't know. Listen,
yeah, like how do you
salute to the gays, all right? Because they be getting their asshole like waxed and bleached. And I know just wiping too hard bothers me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the fuck them niggas get their shit waxed, bro, and bleached. You know what I mean? I trimmed my shit. I didn't go up in it like that, but I trimmed it.
What like skin bleach?
Yeah, because it's brown. You know what I mean? Because from shit coming out of it, so the shit dyes your asshole, and they be having like pink buttholes. Women do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So instead of having a fucking chocolate starfish, they got a strawberry starfish.
Wow.
It's like when you get a pack of Mambas or fucking or Starburst, they got the pink one instead of the brown one that nobody fucking has, right? But it's like that, man. But yeah, I had to trim it, and I trimmed it, and the guy goes back to take this ingrown hair out, and it ended up becoming like an abscess. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to like cut the shit out, and this motherfucker, he was like, yo. And mind you, the doc at the time, he's a white guy. He was on USS Florida, down in Georgia. Big, like 6'4" tall motherfucker, looked like the Undertaker, covered in tattoos, bald head white guy. And I shaved my ass, and this motherfucker got me bent over the medical table while he's fucking cutting my fucking ingrown hair out. And he's like, yo, I didn't know he was gay. And I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what? He's like, yo, you got a shaved ass. And I was just like, no, I did it for you.
Wow.
So I didn't know what was worse.
That'd be a
so I didn't know what was worse.
Sketch comedy skit, man.
I didn't know what was worse. Was him thinking I was gay for having a shaved ass, or for me turning around and saying I did it for you?
Telling you, man, hey, get this section out to Dave Chappelle. If he ever come out with another season.
Yo. And that's what it was, because I didn't want him to be like disgusted by my ass, bro, by my hairy asshole. Yeah. And it wasn't hairy, it was just enough to not be, because they talk. And I don't want the fucking corpsman to be talking like, yo, you see that nigga ass right there. Yo, like, yo. This nigga had dreadlocks on his ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that guy that they talk about at the fucking meeting, when all the people that fucking cut ingrown hairs on people's asses go to. I don't want him to be talking about me. So I want him to say, that nigga right there, oh, this shit was all right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to say nothing else. You ain't got to say that was cute. People like, yo, shit right there, it was all right. It was all right. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's it.
Yeah.
But that's me though, man. I'm paranoid about shit like that, man. But when we talking about like Christmas decorations or something like that, I don't know how we got on fucking people shaving their ass. Oh, it was manscaping. Yes, yeah. Let me tell you, the first time I did it, it was because I was watching TV, and a woman said it makes the man's wiener look bigger. And I was like, yo, say less. You know what I'm saying? I was like, say less. I'm in there like swimwear, and then, that's before you learn about like when you shave, if you're black and you shave all the way down, you'll get like bumps and shit like that. Yeah. So of course I shaved to the fucking white meat and against the grain. And then like 4 days later, it looked like a genital herpes commercial. Like I should be using Valtrex. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like a Star Crunch, bro. It looked like a Star Crunch on my fucking dick. Well, not on my dick, but like the area above my wiener. Because it was just bumpy as fuck, bro. It looked like, it looked like motherfucking Lawrence Fishburne's face. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, when he was Morpheus.
Yeah. That's what my crotch looked like. Lawrence Fishburne's face.
After the first couple of times, you learn your lesson. Like, yo, nah.
Yeah. It's like, have that like the 1 millimeter guard on. You know what I'm saying? The 3 millimeter guard, go with the grain, and you good. Same reason why I don't shave my face all the way down, man, because I bump up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, and it was like shaving your nuts. Like they run from the razor because they'll just shrink up. And they're like, nah, bro.
Like a fucking, that's the natural defense against the.
They be like, ooh, that's sharp.
Yeah.
Yo, and that's what my nuts did, man. Then they got all tight. And then when this happened, right? This was like in my early, I might have been 20. And I was like, oh, that's why they call it brain, because my nuts look like a fucking brain right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all fucking wrinkled and tightened up. And it's like my cerebellum, and that's my fucking medulla oblongata at the back of my nuts. Yeah. Yo, what nasty motherfucker made that up? Brain.
I don't know. I know we probably made that shit. If we had social media, then oh man.
Yo, we be the original jackass. We be fucking Johnny Knoxville.
We
be
probably
rich or in jail.
Sued, all type of lawsuit.
Yeah. But yo, that's fucking crazy, man. Fucking manscaping, bro. But that's what you got to do to be like my man Drake and Future and Young Thug said, to be too sexy. That's what you have to do to be sexy. And so now, have you got a chance to look at or to even be made aware of the world's sexiest man list for 2021 and who won it this year?
No, fill me in.
Yo, man, it was my guy, big fan, Paul Rudd. I love Paul Rudd, funny guy.
I gotta look some of these people up because I don't know.
I mean, Paul Rudd was in Ant-Man. He was in Dinner for Schmucks. He's in the Marvel movies and shit now. He's a comedian. Mm-hmm. And he won the sexiest man. He's 50 years old.
I'm looking at.
He looks like 35. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess
Jersey guy.
If you like a boyishly handsome looking man with beautiful fucking hazel eyes, then Paul Rudd is sexy.
Just look like, if you type in like white dude on Google or something, he's who pops up.
That's the fucking Getty image. Yeah. That's the stock image for a handsome white guy. Is Paul Rudd. But I'm okay. So I see why Paul Rudd got it, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Black dudes got it like 3 years in a row, because in 2020 it was Michael B. Jordan, and then 2019 it was John Legend, who I don't know how this Arthur looking motherfucker got it. And then 2018 Idris Elba, right? And then 2017 they gave it to country ass Blake Shelton, I don't know how he won it. But then 2016 it was The Rock, who counts as one of us, right?
Yeah.
So for the last 5 years, it was a black dude and a country singer. So they like, yo, we tired of y'all motherfuckers. So they picked Paul Rudd, who no one would have fucking thought, because before that, they had like David Beckham, Chris Hemsworth, Channing Tatum, Bradley Cooper, Ryan Reynolds, Johnny Depp, Hugh Jackman,
people like
George
that.
Clooney.
Like, okay, I get him that.
McConaughey, Jude Law, Ben Affleck. I'm in my white boy bag right now. Brad Pitt, he got it twice. Richard Gere got it twice. George Clooney twice.
I was about to call his name, man.
Denzel got it in 96, man. Shout out to Denzel. Because he was the first man. He was the first black man to get it, was Denzel. And let me tell you, when nobody arguing with that, it was 96. And then another black person didn't get it until The Rock won it in 2016. And then niggas had a nice run because it was Idris Elba, John Legend, and Michael B. Jordan.
But yeah, if you just ask us like to survey, even with the woman list, the women that the top probably 10 women that actually won, if you amongst our community, they probably wouldn't even make our list.
You're probably right.
Remember they used to have always have Paris Hilton up there in the top 3. I'm like, I don't look at her like that.
Yeah, she's built like a box of spaghetti.
A broomstick with clothes. That's what I called it.
Yeah, and I mean, she just got married, man. So salute to her. Matter of fact, I gotta look up the sexiest woman's list now, man. Oh shit!
Because be a trans person on there too.
Oh! I'm glad you said that because that's what I sent in the chat. Because this year, they had a trans man make the list, and for my LGBTQ audience out there, you know I love you guys. You guys made the list for the sexiest man. It was a female to male man who made the list. And let me tell you something, man, from the bottom of my heart. When you LGBTQ people see this man that made it, you're gonna be like, nah, you shouldn't have made it. You know what I'm saying? This nigga looked like Ty Bridges.
Yeah,
and
you just threw people a bone, that's all.
Yo, no, I mean, he can't throw anyone a bone because he's a trans man and he doesn't have a bone. Yo, but no, this motherfucker looked like Mookie Blaylock, bro. Like he looked like Nick Van Exel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna use his proper pronouns, but this dude looks like a fucking creative player on NBA 2K. Like when you don't got no VC to spend on this nigga hair, this what this guy looks like.
You got like
the reason why he won it.
Got the generic goatee and everything.
Generic ass goatee. That's why, but he got on there because I guess he's kind of buff. That's because he's on steroids. Because when you are a female to male transgender, you get to take extra testosterone, right? That us natural cisgender men don't get to take because we make it naturally and then we lose it over time. So you get to come in a game.
Well, that's a cheat code.
You get to come in a game with a 21-year-old nigga's nuts. All right, with a 21-year-old dude's level of testosterone. So you, Mr. Brian Michael 40. Smith, at nearly 40, you are a fucking cheater. All right, because
I call him the game genie, man. That's
the game genie. That's what you are, game genie. Brian Michael Smith, congratulations for making the list, but you're a fucking cheater because you got a 21-year-old nigga's nuts. Or you got that much testosterone in your body, and that's why you're buff. Because if you didn't have this shit, then you know you be built like Large Marge. You be built like every other stud out here. You know what I'm saying? That's who you be built like. Shout out to the LGBTQ audience. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Because this nigga's cheating. He's cheating. He's fucking doping. If this was the Olympics, he wouldn't be able to compete. All right. This nigga look like Charlemagne. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who this motherfucker looks like. He looks like Charlemagne the God. All right. And you would not put Charlemagne on your sexiest man's list. All right. I don't know who the fuck voted for this shit, but I'm hating because I went on the list. All right. That's what it is. I'm hating. You know what I'm saying? But nah, salute to him, man. A friend of mine in one of my other group chats brought up a very interesting topic. He said, why don't they have their own list? Why don't we just have a list for trans people? So trans men and trans women, and we just rank the sexiest trans people, period. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I might look at that list. You know what I'm saying? And you know why? Because I'm going to take that list. And when
it's actually fair
because it's fair, because you have women that get to get aftermarket titties and they get to get their little fucking liposuction and the BBLs and get their cheekbones done and their fucking forehead shaved and the Adam's apples removed, right? They get to get all this surgery And it's like, yo, we're just comparing you guys against your own competition. You know, like I can't, compare a trans, woman that's had to get surgery to a natural born woman that has had like 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like the dimensions are gonna be different. Her titties ain't gonna be upright and perky like yours because a baby hasn't sucked the life out of them. All right. You got forever titties. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. She got run flat titties. That's what she got. She got some fucking run flats on her chest. And I don't think that's fair. And I'm pretty sure I'll be criticized for being whatever. But no, I embrace the whole trans community. I think that shit is dope. There's a lot of extremely attractive trans women out there. I've been to Hawaii and I've been to the Philippines, and they look better than the cisgender women. I'm not lying. Anybody that's been in the Navy and you've been in the Philippines, if the woman looks good, don't talk to her. You know what I'm saying? If she's an 8 or above, it ain't a real woman. You know what I'm saying? It's the fucking 5s and the 6s and maybe the 7s. Those are the real women. If she's like a 7, if she's an 8 or above, and them titties are sitting right and the ass is there and the face is good and the makeup and hair is done, that's a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or my nigga Austin Powers said, that's not your mother, it's a man, baby. Yeah. Yo, that's what it is. If you're overseas and she looks really, really attractive, it's probably not a natural born.
I didn't know that was a thing over there, man.
Oh, so it's like the third gender, bro. It's like, I remember, so shout out to all my Navy niggas, gang. If you've ever been to Diego Garcia, the head of the fucking like Navy Exchange over there, which is like the big ass department store, right? The PX, whatever you want to call the commissary, is a transgender woman who her name was Yam Yam. And everybody, if you're in the military and you listen to this, put your fucking glasses up, all right? For the God, the legend, Yam Yam. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. She looked like a dude though. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't have all the nice surgeries like that. She had her cheekbone shaved. You know what I'm saying? Because she's an OG, been in the game for a minute. So, but yeah, like you see, like they have like the whole, like who like the president and like the head manager of like the store is like on in pictures when you walk in. So you walk into the exchange and see a big ass picture of a fucking Filipino transgender. And at first it's like, yo, that's wild. But then when you're in Diego Garcia, you're on the island for a couple of days and it's nothing but transgenders. You know what I'm saying? Because there's like 12 females there, you know, like except for Navy women and the British chicks that are there, like all the women there are like transgenders. You know what I mean? Because the ones that are natural born women, they're like kept away from all of us disgusting ass sailors. You know what I'm saying? Because little story about Diego Garcia, they basically kicked off all the natives and then brought in a bunch of Filipino workers to work for like $400 a month. Some slavery shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. And they get to be there, live there for free, get a bunch of shit, and then send money back to the PI. But it's a good amount of money for the amount of work they do, you know. But then if you work for Diego Garcia, it's an island in the middle of the Indian Ocean. But there's a it's in the British Indian Ocean territories. It's a Navy base there, Air Force base there for the fucking British. And yeah, it's nothing but military folks, Filipinos, and transgenders. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. But you can get a massage for very cheap, $15 for an hour. Now you know why. Yo, and let me tell you, to answer the question that nobody asked, yes, when I was there, I did get a massage from a licensed transgender masseuse. She did not put her dick on my fucking forehead. All right. No, but I'm not ashamed. All right. I'm not ashamed. A hand is a hand. Like Dave Chappelle said, a mouth is a mouth. All right. But no, this was a legit massage. She gave me like a sports massage, and this was at the fucking gym. So I didn't have a choice. My nigga already paid. And then this nigga came in there looking like China. And then I was like, fuck.
Big broad ass shoulders.
Yo, this nigga looked like fucking Bolo Young. He looked like fucking Chung Lee from Bloodsport with long hair. Talk about what kind of massage you want. The one without the happy ending, nigga. I know how this shit ends. It's called the crying game. Shout out to the LGBT community. But no, there should be their own list, because if I'm a dude, right? If I'm a dude, right? I want to see who y'all think is popping, right? Because I of course I know Brad Pitt is attractive. I know Michael B. Jordan is attractive. I know Rihanna and Beyonce and fucking Sofia Vergara are attractive. I want to see who y'all think is hot in these streets. I want to see who give me y'all top 50, right?
Oh, because see, if you either got the actual man mentality or the woman mentality, whatever, whatever your switch may have been.
Yeah. Because I'm like, yo, I want to see who your top 25 is in each category. So trans man, trans woman. Because overseas, they have beauty pageants for that kind of stuff. But they don't really have that like here in America, except in Hawaii they do, but they don't have that in America because y'all not ready for that conversation. All right. You're not ready. You don't want to see 25 hot ass trans women. And you're like, yo, I can't stop it. It keeps going up. Oh, I'm gay now. No, you're not, because it's a woman.
You gotta make them feel good about it.
Nah, man. I mean, listen, man. No, this is let me tell you, it's a conversation we have on submarines, right? Like if you see a woman who you think is a woman and you're attracted to her, and then you later find out it's a trans woman, does that make you gay? The answer is no.
No, because gay is the actual act that you do with someone.
Well, you didn't know that it wasn't.
Okay,
you thought it was a woman. You know what I'm saying? But having this conversation in the barbershop, you gay.
Different.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally different. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's
different
like
audience, man.
Yeah, but when you can have the conversation and break down the nuance, it's like, well, you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't know like that. But that's the thing, man. Like over there, it's a big thing. It's crazy, and it's popular. They have like authority, and they're on TV, like not like here where it's like where they make a big deal out of it. It's like, yo, that's like some normal shit. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even notice. Like when you're an outsider, you don't notice. Like you don't notice it because you're like, oh, it's just a woman. It's a dude. Like, nah, it's a trans woman. Like, oh shit, she all right. And then you move on. It's not like a bunch of pomp and circumstance or somebody making a big deal. Like, oh my God, it's the first transgender woman on Wheel of Fortune. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But yeah, man, shout out to the trans community, man. But y'all need your own list. All right. I know I sound, because I want to see who y'all think is hot. Y'all know who the men think is hot. Y'all know who men think is hot. I want to see who y'all think is hot in y'all community. You know what I'm saying? So we can go ahead and basically so we can go ahead and start shitting on lazy ass cisgender women, you know what I'm saying, that don't wear makeup and don't shave their fucking legs. Like, look at that nigga. He cute as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm mislabeling to make a joke. All right, but use their proper pronouns. Don't be like Dave Chappelle. Or the baby.
He don't give a fuck, man.
No. But speaking of the baby and his baby, are you aware of his issue with Danny Lay?
Yeah.
So what is your take on DaBaby and his conduct with his child's mom, the wonderful choreographer, dancer, artist, and anti-black Danny Lay?
I just heard too many different stories. Also heard that when he told her to leave, he put them in a 5-star hotel. So initially, of course, when a story come out, our women, they ran with, oh, he is sorry, he ain't shit. How many times you kicked the father of your child out the house in the middle of the night with nowhere to go?
Mm-hmm.
And then the room will get very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if he did that, of course he was wrong. But keep your hands to yourself for one, men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't just apply to guys putting their hand on women. Keep your hands off of men also. Okay, that is domestic violence.
It is.
How you try to defend it or say, Yo, you were emotional or upset. No, control that shit.
Yes, domestic violence goes both ways, like a sailor in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing with your language. Verbal abuse is verbal abuse. It's not just that when we say something. So, yeah, I don't think people properly assess that situation. They just looked at him as they just seen the headline. Oh, he tossed out 3 a.m. I knew it was something else behind that. That was just something that they like to get mad at everything anyway.
Yep.
So, I mean, you loved him a couple months ago, and then he said that shit that they blew out of proportion, and then this, whatever.
So here's the question, man. Because DaBaby often raps about fuck 12, fuck 12. But then he called 12 to come get his baby mama. So is DaBaby a snitch? Is DaBaby the snitch?
They always say fuck the police, but when something happens, that's the first person they call. Especially with the guys who live the street life, oh fuck the police. The minute they're on the corner shot, they're wondering where the fuck is the police at. They just like to hear themselves talk. It's funny to me. That's who you're gonna call if something happens to you, if you get shot. Or if 2 guys that got you holding you up on a corner with a gun in your back. You're hoping a police patrol car turns the corner and see them robbing you so you can go. They're full of shit. Fuck the police. No. All of those guys are full of shit. Nah, man. Nah, he called the shit. I think she put his hands on him. I'm calling him.
Yeah, no, she did. There was some that. That's why she got charged with assault. Because I saw this, as it unfolded, because they went on live and I had shit to do. I was up at the time. And I'm like, ooh, what these niggas talking about? I'm like, ooh, they messy. Cause she's, because I guess they had a physical altercation beforehand and he didn't have that recorded. And then he pulled his phone out while she was breastfeeding. And then everybody just saw that part where he was quote unquote antagonizing her. And I thought that was some whole shit on his part. I'm like, yo, fam, she breastfeeding the kid, whatever she did, whatever, bro. But I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, bro, you the man, right? Not just the man, you rich as fuck. So just leave. Just walk away, bro. Just dip and come back the next day. You got assistants, you got security, you got all this shit, right? Just dip the fuck out of there. Yeah, but I'm like, okay, recording this shit, that's kind of corny, but I get why he did the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Why I recorded the other shit. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that her frustration came from, them being on again, off again, and him later on calling her a side chick, said she was a certified side bitch, and I was confused because they had been on red carpets and she choreographed his music video. They had taken many pictures and he's all on everywhere with her prior to her getting pregnant and after she had the baby, after she was pregnant like that. But he was on some, I remember when she got pregnant, he immediately bounced out and that became public. They broke up before the baby, and then some other shit, right? Just typical NIGGER shit, right? And I'm like, oh, they're back together. That's odd. She was just talking about he ain't shit, when they broke up before she had the baby. And I watched the whole thing unfold. And then, when it came out that she assaulted him, I'm like, well, that checks, I'm like, that makes sense, because if she's postpartum and he's doing it that he did, and she's a fiery Latina, that probably happened. You know what I'm saying? If the cops came there, when the cops came, with how she was acting towards the police, I'm like, oh, she definitely hit this nigga. Because she was talking spicy to the police. She was very uncooperative. And I'm like, oh, if she was the victim, she'd be saying something. But I'm like, he must got some shit on her. Like all the security cameras in his fucking apartment. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, so yeah, he's a fucking snitch for calling the cops. But that's what you got to do to protect your shit. You got to snitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the whole snitching thing, that don't apply in certain situations.
Hell no, because I've been there myself. You know what I'm saying? I call them boys.
Like you got a 9 to 5 guy, you a woman, say an old lady walk in and get robbed and she know who did it. She tell the police, young guys over here, she's not a snitch.
Yeah, nah, she's doing her civic duty. She is doing her civic duty.
She has nothing to do with that lifestyle.
Yeah.
You and I go into a bank. We rob the joint. They catch me. They don't catch you. You got your 50 grand in a duffel bag. You get away. They say, who were you with? And I tell them everything about you.
They like, yo, here's this nigga's gamer tag right here.
Yeah. That's called a snitch. They had that's a snitch then.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Trying to lessen your penalty for something that you're involved with also. Yeah. Just this look, the onlooker or the civilian, they have nothing to do with that. That don't apply to them. No.
Yeah, so I guess the verdict is DaBaby did not snitch by calling the police on his baby mama. It's funny though, because it's like, yo, if he would have did something, he'd have been in jail. Or if it had been the other way around, ooh, they would have dragged him through the mud, talking about locking him up, all this shit.
Tied to the stake, they would have lit the fire and burnt them.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. But and that whole situation is very messy. And the thing is that, and this is something that we've talked about a million times, because she ignored the fuck out of 100 red flags when it came to DaBaby.
They wait till they have kids with them and then say, oh, they this and that. You knew that ahead of time.
I mean, she was
that
with
motherfucker. For one, he is the walking little man complex, man. And then you always see women on social media. Oh, DaBaby got big energy. No, he don't. He's loud. That's loud people. No, he ain't got. Listen, you're a man like me. DaBaby's a loud. He's a buster, a cold buster. Just look at him. That's not no energy. That's the little man complex speaking.
I mean, he's a short dude. He's a short dude.
5'5". You ain't nobody checking for you if you ain't no money.
Yeah.
But hey, man, 11 woman, and ain't many of them out there.
Yeah.
What women, when they make a list of what they like in guys, how many of them say, oh, 5'6"?
They be like, he got to be 6 feet.
I want a guy 5'6" with 3 kids by 3 different women.
Yeah.
No,
that's not what they say. Oh, no, man, they don't say that.
They know what they're looking for. He uses money to get that, and he has to put on that persona. He's not one of them guys that they're checking for. He knows that, so he has to act that way.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have an. Here's what I'll say. Because I don't want to say anything about him personally, because I don't know him personally. But it's like you said, right? He has multiple baby mamas, multiple children, and it's been public about how his treatment or interaction has been with them. And then when you just listen to how he talks about women in public, and then his music, and then the various, he's on camera like smacking a woman at a concert, things like he's assaulted women. He's been arrested for that at concerts, things like that, for kicking a woman or smacking them, things like that, punching them. So it's like, yo, if you seen this, why would you say, hey, I want this nigga to bust a nut inside of me? And not postmate that plan B. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not going to postmate that plan B today.
Laid up in the house, spending the guy money. They see a lifestyle. Correct. One that they can't really afford themselves. So they see somebody in him that is probably, if they can get like 10 grand a week in child support, they can live comfortably. Yeah.
And part of that is because she's a R&B singer and her career hadn't taken off like that. She was a good choreographer. And she had a couple of songs out there, but her career hadn't taken off. She's like, oh, I get a baby by DaBaby, then I'm good for 18 years. To quote Kanye West, which I hate doing, 18 years. You know what I'm saying? After that, found out, oh my God. We're going to talk about Kanye. I don't want to, but we will. But yeah, man, that's the thing. So shout out to DaBaby for calling the police, doing the right thing, because they will lock your ass up if you don't. You know what I'm saying? They will demonize you if you don't get that shit on proof, you don't get on video. I mean, his assistant was a clown because she's like, he's a good father, right? He's a good father. No, He's not a good father, because if that's his kid, he would not be on video antagonizing her and talking about she's a side chick and calling her a bitch.
She was
and all this
breastfeeding
shit.
at the time, right?
Yeah, because it's like, yo, your daughter has to see this at some point. So if you were a good dad, you would just swallow your fucking pride and get the fuck out of there. Figure out what you got to do. I mean, you rich, bro. Just, you can literally in the middle of the night, just buy a new fucking apartment and go live in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And be like, all right, bitch, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You can have it. You got it. You know? Speaking of NIGGERS.
The hard ER.
Hard ERS, like the 49ers. Whoa. Something's up, because he ain't got a fitter hat on. He got a fucking Scully. Well, he just got bonded out or something, man. Fresh out of jail. Your microphone is muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
Yeah. This motherfucker coming here looking like fucking
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Teddy Ruxpin and shit. What's up, bro?
Man, listen, man, it's been a rough one. What's going on, fellas?
That's what she said.
What's going on, my man?
We doing good, man. Doing good.
How's your weekend been and all that good stuff?
We already did that part, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I don't care about your weekend, nigga. You late.
Hey, my shit was trash anyway, so it don't even matter.
No, I'll catch up to speed. We talking about DaBaby and Danny Lay, man. Any thoughts on that? Is he a snitch for calling the cops? Is he a snitch for calling the cops?
Well, from the video I seen, she was getting out of hand, like physically.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, with how the shit going now, I don't blame him for that. If that's what he was calling him for that, to get her out the way, because if she would have called and said, oh, he was doing this, blah 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 blah, it could have been totally left. So I get that, but I just seen a video where they was like back to like hanging out again or something like that. Oh, wow. So I'm like, it's like, what's the point? Like,
exactly.
Yo, he must got a new project coming out, and people.
The cycle continues.
Yeah,
but no, because like the first video I seen was he was like, she was walking back and forth in the background. He like, yeah, she's just a side chick, blah blah blah, all this other stuff. And she like, for real, like she was like pushing him and shit. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's very disrespectful right there. Mm-hmm. And then he put up another video like explaining the situation, like it was just him though.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, okay, maybe they just, fell off. He's after the video, they broke up. And I see another video like a couple days ago where they chilling again. I'm like, all right, so you pretty much, you just stupid. Like
yes,
the motherfucker already said you were a side chick, so you just dumb. So
but she's the number one side chick.
I don't feel no remorse for none of them. Like, have at it. That's the. Oh shit.
I mean, your audio's still there. You good?
Yeah.
I'm like these, like it's shit's just retarded.
Yeah, we can't say retarded. You can't say retarded.
I'm sorry. It's
a retarded person
stuff,
wouldn't do that.
it's stuff that they do that I just like. Why?
And he provided a different lifestyle for us, so she gonna probably put up with that bullshit.
Yeah,
because she can afford that herself.
Yeah, I think he did the right thing. He's a clown for that whole shit, for how he treated her, because that's child's mother, your child. So that's some clown shit. And
so they got a kid together.
Yes.
I think that's his most recent.
That's the most recent baby moms.
Yeah.
And she got with him after he already had the other baby moms. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with London on the Track. That's why it's like I don't have no empathy for Summer Walker.
Yeah, like, and the song Fourth Baby Mama, you see all of the women on social media sharing it. Oh,
yeah, it's like, no, you the fourth sucker.
Like Summer Walker said something. No, bitch, you knew he had 3 kids by 3 different people.
Yeah,
fuck you. No.
And you went that route anyway. That route anyway.
You made yourself that.
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
That was a choice. That was a choice.
He's a bum. He's just a bum with resources. And you kept the child. That's it.
And that's the thing. So like, I didn't know that the chick, the what's her name? I don't even know her name.
Always
baby messing with. I didn't know she was a singer.
Yeah, she was a singer, choreographer, all type of shit.
I just thought she was like an Instagram model.
Yeah, no.
I just thought she was just a random broad.
She's an R&B singer.
Then it came out like, R&B singer and DaBaby. I'm like, I don't know this bitch, but Well,
you don't listen to that kind of R&B.
Nah,
I guess so.
And by that kind of R&B, I mean not good.
Yeah, and that's how I look at it. Like you can't be that good if
she can dance though. She can dance her ass off. I'm not going
That might be a lame, man, because if I don't know no songs from her.
Yeah, me either.
She's kind of like the R&B equivalent of Saweetie.
And it's crazy. The only thing she looks familiar to a girl that was on that Nick Cannon TV show, Wild 'N Out.
Yo, she might have been on there too.
That's the only reason why like I kind of know her.
Yeah, she was in the Chris Brown video, or she had a song with Chris Brown called like "Take It Easy." She choreographed. She came up from working with Prince, and she directed and choreographed one of Prince's videos when she was like 18. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Okay.
And yeah, she's a great dancer, phenomenal choreographer. You know, she's talented, but her brain is
it ain't all clicking.
The girls look so good, but her brain is not ready. I don't know. Yeah, that fucking bird brain. You know what I'm saying? But here's a real question, man. Fuck all this bullshit, Slox. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Because we've already talked about our whole shit. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
And wife is cooking. I'm eating and gaining weight.
You ain't putting nothing in the smoker, man?
I was thinking about it, but I still might get like a little turkey breast on the grill. But other than that,
you ain't doing that with your brother?
No, he going to Jersey.
Oh yeah, I forgot he fucking texted us. Bro.
I was gonna go, but my wife, she got to work Friday, so that's out the question. Like I'm off Thursday and Friday.
So what I gotta do with you?
I ain't gonna leave her by here by herself.
She ain't by herself. The kids are there.
Nah, because then with her guy in the work Friday, who gonna watch the kids?
Jesus.
Right.
Roblox, nigga. Xbox.
Yeah,
Minecraft.
Like I said, if she didn't have to work Friday, it'd have been a chance we might have, sit up there.
Yeah.
But she got to work Friday.
You know, we used to stay home by ourselves. We was like 7 to 8. That shit, you ain't supposed to do that.
I don't co-sign it at all.
We was like 6 years old and shit, making shit to eat and everything.
Hell yeah, straight up latchkey kids, man.
Yeah, don't touch the door. Don't answer the phone.
Yeah, just burning the fuck out of some bologna trying to fry that shit, dog. All type of stupid shit, man.
Oh no, and don't use the stove. Everything that we needed to eat, she had already made.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta worry about cooking nothing.
So, all right, so I never asked you, bro. Like, can your wife cook?
Mine?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, damn. I'm sorry. Shit.
Listen. To all females out there that listen to this pod or watch this pod, if you don't know how to cook, something's wrong with you.
Okay.
No. Don't try to justify this shit at all.
I'm not trying to justify it.
No. If me as a man or any man could cook better than a female, I can't even say, because a lot of dudes know how to cook. So, but if you can't throw together a meal, and I don't mean no fucking hot dog. I'm talking about like some baked mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Some actual shit that take actual skill to make. Get your ass out of here. You're gonna be single for the rest of your life.
God damn, man.
Yeah, motherfuckers like to eat when they get off of work, man. But shit.
What if she's a working woman and she works too?
But see that's not even that.
We split the duties of cooking and shit like that.
There you go. But if I'm coming home making steak and broccoli and all this shit, and you making fucking hot dogs and beans, bitch, it's a problem.
Yo, hot dogs and beans.
No, I was about to say.
You can't slander that.
I fucked that up, but let's keep it 100.
I made this shit a while ago.
Let's keep it 100. You come home from a hard day at work every week and you got hot dogs and beans.
I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna smash that, bro. Put some hot sauce in it. I'm gonna get some bread. I'm gonna get some bread. I'm gonna put the beans and the hot dogs and the fucking bread and eat like a fucking sandwich, bro.
Yep.
My wife made some last week, and I fucked it up. But nah, she know how to throw down. She do all it, and it's crazy. Her collard greens are the only ones I can eat.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, you should at least have basic culinary skills, man.
All right, so question.
Especially if I got bill paying skills.
What is more important?
Exactly.
What is more important? A woman that can cook or a woman that can suck dick?
Ooh.
I'm sorry, mama.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it 100%. I'm gonna say the second one because I'll take over the kitchen. Fuck it.
Okay, yeah.
But you can't suck your own dick.
Right.
Yeah, listen. I had that grill fired up every goddamn night.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with a woman that can cook. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Wow.
You don't like the second one, so
no, I don't.
Yeah, see.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I do.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Like I've dated women that can cook, and they couldn't suck dick well, and I was perfectly happy. And I've dated some cocksuckers that could not cook, and I was very unhappy. I was miserable.
Okay.
That's true because you're gonna be upset when after she slap you down, she ain't got.
You can't even get a sandwich. You can't even get some meatloaf. You know what I'm saying? No fucking baked chicken. Nah. Because for me, it's like, because for me, bro, it's like and this is why I'm a nasty nigga, right? If you cook for me, I immediately want dessert. And that dessert is that motherfucking vagina, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So after I eat that barbecue baked chicken, macaroni and cheese, I'm gonna go in the bathroom. I'm gonna brush my motherfucking teeth. I'm gonna floss. And then I'm gonna come and I'll be like a motherfucking cop and I'll be like, spread them. You know what I'm saying? And if we were in Thailand, I'd say lift your sack and spread them. But that was a joke you missed, Slox.
You missed that one, yeah.
Bangkok.
Yo, shout out to The Hangover. This nigga was like, I come in you and you come on the floor.
She was like, nah. She's like, why you think we call it Bangkok and the shit slid out? Nigga, that shit was hilarious.
Yo, that's what's up, man. This one thing we talked about you missed is the sexiest man alive. Paul Rudd won. We talked about the no homo version, but then we said, hey, there was a transgender man on the list this year. Number 15. Ooh. Number 15 on the list was a transgender man, a trans man. So we agreed that trans people should have their own list. So give me your top 50, 25 best trans men, 25 best trans women. And let me see, because we know what men think 50 looks good. We know. Hey, I don't know about 50 dudes, but I know 25 women. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're supposed to give you like a top 25 women list?
Yeah. I don't know about it. I mean, because Sports Illustrated put one in every fucking year.
Yeah, but they don't be having my taste is different though than what they be having on them little covers, man.
I'm not talking about who I'm jerking my dick to. I'm talking about who looks good.
That's what I'm saying. I got my taste is different. Like to me, they had the chick that was in Transformers.
Laverne Cox. Oh my God! I'm talking about a trans woman. You said Transformers, not the name of trans woman. Megan Fox.
She not that ill to me.
No, she's like basic. She just looks slutty. That's all. No disrespect. No disrespect. She just looks, kind of slutty. That's all. Like fucking Kelly Bundy. Like Kelly Bundy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all she is.
Like, she hot, but she ain't nothing to call home about type shit.
Nah, I'll send you some good looking trans women in the group chat. I'll do that.
Nah, you keep that.
They'll have clothes on, bro. Jesus Christ.
You can keep
I'm not about to send you no fucking chicks with dicks.com or nothing like that, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
Fucking cocks and frocks.
I'm surprised they ain't have oh no, he went from a man to a dude, to a chick. He might get the Jenner motherfucker.
Oh no, man, fuck that motherfucker, man.
He might be his little celebrity kind of wore off from that.
Yeah, he's on like reality TV now, man. Fuck him, man.
Yeah, he got what he wanted out of that.
But,
yo, that's crazy, man.
Damn, 25 females? That's a lot.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I've been overseas and I've been to the Philippines, been to Japan, been to Singapore. You see a lot of them. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you're overseas, if they are an 8, 9, or a 10, they're not natural women. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Because over there, the
That's
guys,
good.
they get the fucking face surgery. They get the fucking forehead shaved. They get the Adam's apples removed. They know how to wear makeup. They always dress. You know what I'm saying? They smell good. They got soft, supple skin. I'm joking, right? They got
Hey,
run flat
listen.
titties. You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it.
You could bounce a quarter on their butts.
Nah, for all that, I'll stay in the States. Goddamn.
Yo, I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? But now over there, like the most attractive women are actually not natural born. You know what I'm saying? So if she looks a little average, she's a real woman. But if she looks like really good, makeup on point, and she's at fucking Target, it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't real. So you got to be aware of that, because I mean, like in the military, like the military guys will fuck around and meet some girl in the club, and it's like it's a banging ass woman, right? And they'll be like, you know, halfway through getting some head, and then try to reach down, and then they find out that
they find the bat and two balls.
and then they fuck around and kill her, right? And then it's like, oh well, you know. Well, it's like, yo, bro, if you just stuck to the rules, you know what I'm saying? If you would not be able to talk to a woman that good looking in the States, if you're talking to her overseas, it's not a real woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucking rule, bro. That's the fucking rule, bro. It's not because you're American or because you got American money. No, it's because she has the same thing as you. A hard dick. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, at the end of the day, if no one knows, why does it matter? Just take the L. I mean, like, don't finish, but just be like, you know what? You got that. You got that.
You're not on my team.
It's identity theft. That's all it is. It's a new identity theft. You know what I'm saying? So instead of getting your bank account cleaned, you know what I'm saying, by someone stealing your identity, you got your dick sucked by a transgender person.
Getting your manhood tested.
No, you didn't suck their dick. They sucked yours.
Hey, nah, brother.
Yo, you guys are so close-minded.
Yeah, I will be. Fuck that.
I'll wear that.
Yeah, but nah, that's you know, yo, that's just one of the topics that you missed because you're late as fuck.
Hey,
yo,
man,
so
running around.
So I mean, we in the mix right now, man. So we talked about Danny Lay and her being called a side chick in front of millions of people.
That's the part that's crazy.
Yo,
like,
so
you know how many motherfuckers seen that shit?
Yeah, and that's gotta be embarrassing. And your kids gotta see that. So what are the side chick rules? We'll start with you, Blaze God. Have you had side chicks? Are you the side chick type of guy? Obviously not now, because you are spoken for, my brother. Just like my man Vernon Allen said, you got to get your own, brother. I got a fiance.
Man, I got a fiance, brother.
So, yo, my man said, he said, I found my dream girl.
He's in Texas, I believe.
Yo, but yo, have you ever had a side chick, and what are the rules for side chicks?
No, because one is a goddamn headache enough. Yeah, listen, man. One will worry you to death. Can't do it. And I don't know how people be having 3, 4, and 5 women in their rotation. Like, how are you sane after that? One don't drive you crazy. Nah, man.
Jamal, what about
that's too many. That's too many different emotions you got to be attached to, man. And you just passing that to the other. Nah.
Yeah, no, I've never had a side chick.
Oh my god.
Nah, because like, well, when I was single, I never, claimed anybody. I was single.
Oh,
so well. I've talked to like multiple women at the same time, but I wasn't dating one type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when I've been in a relationship now, it's just been that, because as Karim said, it's hard enough, dealing with one emotion, and you got to deal with her emotion, and you got to make sure you can't go here because you might run into her here, and it's too much.
It's a hassle, a real.
Yeah.
Oh my god, y'all making me seem like a real scumbag.
Oh no, it's like I give credit to the ones that can do
you
it.
already confessed to being a scumbag.
Yeah, I did.
I give credit to the ones that do it, but it's too much. I can't. Nah.
Yeah, I've had side chicks before, and I'm not proud to say it. That's a lie. I'm very proud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
ain't nothing wrong with it. If she knows she a side chick and she playing her role, hey, that's what she signed up for.
yeah, but I mean, they're always side chicks. I was in Virginia, and one of the things about Virginia is in the Hampton Roads area. It's called the 757, the 7 cities, right? And so I was a young, impressionable guy, and so I'm like, yo. I wanted to have a girl in each one of the 7 cities. So one in Chesapeake, one in Norfolk, one in Newport News, one in Hampton, one in Suffolk, one in Portsmouth, and one in Norfolk. I think I said Norfolk already, but and I probably forgot one of the cities.
Virginia Beach not included in
Virginia
that.
Beach is in that. And Virginia Beach, that's the 7 cities. That's the 7 cities of the 757. So I'm like, I'm determined to have one. And then they have a mall in each city. So all I gotta do is take my girl to the mall and never take her across the bridge to anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And it's so far spread out. It's like, yo, I see one on each different day. And this is before social media. This is like in the early 2000s, bro. Facebook wasn't invented. MySpace wasn't like that. You know what I mean? You had MapQuest. I had to add that Black Planet, bro.
And College Club.
So since we snitching, Black Planet, Mahente, Asian Avenue, College Club, all that kind of shit, right? So your boys on there, and I didn't learn about that until I started fucking around with college dudes that was hanging out, and it's like, yo, this is how you meet the chicks, and I'm like, oh shit, open my eyes up to a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? Open my eyes up, bro, and that's what happened, man. And that's when I registered for school at Old Dominion University, because you had to have a .edu address to be able to get a college club account. You know what I'm saying? And when Facebook first came out, you had to have a .edu address to get on that too, right? So that's the thing, man. And I had a woman in each one of the cities, and I was on some Zach Morris shit, bro. I would see a chick in the afternoon and have another chick at night. And that's back when I could last for 2 hours smashing bitches. So I was hitting chicks twice in the same day.
Allow me to hold on.
Disgusting.
Let me cut you off real quick. Saved by the Bell was some bullshit.
Thank
you. Fucking with each other.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They all dated each other in that group.
They dated everybody except Screech.
That show was some straight bullshit. Didn't he die?
Yeah, Screech died from cancer. Rest in peace to God.
Yeah, but go ahead, my fault. I just want to slide.
No, it was great. It was a terrible show. Zach Morris, horrible friend. There's actually a show on YouTube called Zach Morris is Horrible, and they just rework all the episodes and explain why Zach is so bad in every episode. But So I had I had a girl in every city, and sometimes that meant seeing more than one woman in the same day. And I look back at it now, and I'm like, that is very thottish behavior. But that is why I am not the person to judge anyone's body count. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That is why I am not the person to judge anyone's past, because I smashed 2 sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started dating one, and then her, oh my God, I'm sorry, mama. Her pussy was trash. And so I made up a lie and said, yo, I'm turning my life over to God. And that's why I can't have.
Whoa, that's why I can't lie.
Yes.
That's the first one you thought of?
Nigga, that was the best one. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, I told her that, and she was like, oh, we can go to church together. And I was like, nah, it's 7-day Adventist. I ain't know shit about it, but I just knew that they couldn't fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was like, yeah, I'm turning my life over to God, and I kind of gotta distance myself from secular behavior. And I'd already smashed her shit like that. And then I dated her for probably like 2 weeks. And I already smashed, and I was like, this shit trash. I'm good. Went to the same mall that I met her at, and met this other young lady who had the bang in his body, who was bad as fuck. And I didn't know that it was her younger sister until after I smashed several times. And then
you ain't know.
Damage is done. That's all.
The damage kept getting done for a couple more times after that as well. You know what I'm saying? Because they found, when I dropped her off at her house, I was like, this shit looks familiar. Maybe they just live in the same building. You know what I'm saying? And then what happened was that I seen her come out the house, and then the sister come out behind her one time. You know what I'm saying? And then the sister, this is why niggas be snitching. And I'm telling you too much, right? Her sister said, hey, Jay, because of course I wasn't giving them my real name, right? It's like,
Oh, not
Jay?
at all.
Yeah. And she's like, who? And she's like, Jay. She's like, I know TJ. She's like, yeah, I know TJ, right? And that's my thought name. If I like you, I'm letting you call me TJ when I'm a thought, right? But and she's like, yeah, I know TJ. And then she was like, oh yeah, he a face monster. I didn't know what a face monster meant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what the
Apparently,
fuck is a face monster?
them bitches been talking about my pussy eating skills, and I don't like that. How dare you objectify me? All right. Do not be talking about me eating pussy when you guys came out of the same vagina. That's gross. All right. But that's what the older sister referred to me as. And then she didn't know that I was actually talking to the younger sister like that. She just thought that we happened to know some of the same people or something like that. And because the sister didn't tell her immediately when the one saw me picking up, she was like, oh, I know his friend. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't want her in a business like that. But yeah, and then she was like, yeah, that's what I'm messing with. And she was like, she got mad as fuck and started snitching on a nigga. But yeah, I like the little sister better. And then I had to get on a three-way call with the mom, which was very. The mom was cool though, because the mom said, hey, y'all messed around. He didn't like you and gave you some bullshit ass reason why he didn't like you, but he ended it. You know what I'm saying? So you got your closure. He ended it. He didn't string you along. He ended it. And then met your sister and actually liked her and went straight up with her and told her the truth. So you can't be mad at her. And then I was like, damn, you real cool, mom. You know, and she was like, don't call me that. Nasty ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
I thought you were trying to hit her off too. Shit.
Hey, nah, she was too big, man. But hey, she was too big. But if I had some Long Island iced tea, I definitely would have. You know what I'm saying? I definitely would have smashed. Spread them big ass legs.
Hey man, big women you love too, man.
So how the fuck I'm the only scumbag?
No, because like I said, like it's been times where like I've talked to like 4 different chicks at one time. But since I'm not claiming them,
oh my God,
I don't care. If I ain't
speaking
claiming
of the 757,
you can't be a side chick. You can only be a side chick if I got a main chick. And when I was single, I didn't have a main chick.
I've done that before, like the juggling thing. But
that's cool.
Yeah.
Then everybody's a side chick.
As far as it's like, because when you're in a relationship, you got to be invested with that.
Yeah.
That's too many different energies that you're divided amongst.
I just figured it out. If
I'm just smashing and I can drop you off and go smash, I don't care about your feelings. I'm just.
Okay. I figured it out. So when you're in a committed monogamous relationship, that's why you get married and why the relationship is symbolized by a circle, right? Because it is a never-ending union, no beginning and no end. So there are no sides. But when you're a square ass nigga like me, all these bitches on the side. And the more sides you got, the more complex the shape is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just a fucking diamond with so many facets and so many sides. And that's what it is. Sadira, can you hear me? Because my sister has joined the chat in the middle of us talking about side bitches. Excuse my language, but that's just the terminology that young kids use.
Can she hear us? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I got a question for you. Just as a female, I need female perspective on this.
As a woman,
Thank you.
Female refers to people
as an educated black woman. I'm what's the baby? I know you see the thing with the baby and that little girl that he was fucking with, right?
She doesn't look at social media.
No, I'm sorry, I can't answer that.
Okay. So if a dude was on video and called you a side chick, how would you feel about that?
I would be offended.
Would
Unless
you go back to
I really was the side chick.
Well, like, would you like go back to him and like still mess with him after it being known that you're the side chick?
I mean, in the public eye like that, maybe not. But if it was in private, then But I would never be the side chick. So yeah,
I gotta respect that answer.
Okay, well, you ever had side dudes?
No.
No,
absolutely not.
So damn, you probably telling the truth. Because I'm like, we've talked about
I
this.
am
and I'm
telling the
like,
truth.
and I'm like, this nigga telling the truth. You know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
almost a side chick. I'll tell you the story. I was almost a side chick. I told you.
Wow.
Don't laugh.
Oh shit. Oh,
I gotta get another drink.
yeah, almost.
Almost. I'll
Was
wait till
was he
he
married or
comes back.
something? Or
I'll wait till he comes
I
back.
have headphones on. Tell the
hey,
story.
Maya.
Oh, okay.
Crystal clear audio.
Okay. So I mentioned on our podcast,
No
TJ,
doubt,
how Yanni set me up with one of her friends and he was married. And it had gone on for, over the course of a summer for like 2 to 3 months. And I didn't know. And lo and behold, here we are right around this Thanksgiving time was when I found out that he was married. And
Ooh.
yeah, so I mean, the wife called me up on the phone. I was home on holiday. It was my birthday. I was just like, you know what? So
Oh
she
my
told
God.
me,
Did she
and I
come to you
got
as a
back.
woman?
I mean, she called me on the phone and
But
talked
what's
to
like?
me.
But my thing is, why she call you when it's not your fault? You didn't know.
Well, and that's the thing. That's what I told her. I said, look, I said, you need to talk to him because as far as I'm concerned, from what he told me, y'all not together, all this stuff. So then when we got back, he did come to me and tell me all this stuff that was going on. And, I was like, all right, if he would have told me that in the beginning, then the whole situation probably would have ended differently. And if I was that woman, if I was that type of woman, I probably would have stayed a side chick, but I'm not. So
But see, no, that's important because it's some chick that don't mind being a side chick.
yeah, if I was that type of woman at that point in my life, then I probably would have been like, yeah, okay, whatever, we can keep having fun, but I'm not. So I cut it off completely. And I was just like, well, go deal with your own issues and, I'll see you later, but not. So
That's what's up. That's very honest of you.
yeah, because I had it done to me and I don't like how it feels. So, I would never do that to anybody else.
Yeah, I've been a side dude before. And let me tell you,
for sure.
I don't mind being.
I like it.
It's cool with
I
me.
don't.
You know why? Because I don't have to deal with the headache. That when you
Exactly.
go home, the other
Exactly.
guy does. You just call me. You just
My
call me for favors. That's all. I'm cool.
my whole role is for you to come, either for us to go hang out, have a good time, for me to smash, you to go home and deal with that. I can play that role very well.
It's like the wise philosopher and poet Elgin Lumpkin, aka Genuine, said, "Only when you're lonely, I'll be your man." And that's the thing, man. I love being a side dude because that means I don't gotta do shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
I don't have to do shit. And in a relationship, I'm lazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm lying. I'm very attentive, but it's like, yo, if you tell me I'm a side dude, oh God, that means I get to have so much more fun. The bar is set so low now. You know what I'm saying? So anything I do normally just is good, but then I'm not going to do too much to make you want to make me the main guy. Because if I'm the side guy and now I become the main guy, just like Genuine said, you say that there's a difference. Well, what the hell a difference? If you cheated on him, you do it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Genuine podcast, bro. That's my favorite. I love Genuine, man. But yeah, so if I'm the side guy, that means I'm never gonna be the main guy because you're a cheater. You know what I'm saying? The end. So I know where you stand, and that's why I'm fine with being a side guy. I'm fine
Pretty
with being a
much.
side dude. Yeah. So Sadira, you came in wild late, but so you don't know shit about the baby.
I ain't the latest
Danny
one.
Lay. Yeah, she let me know way beforehand that what she was doing. You just were late and then didn't give any kind of timetable, which is unacceptable.
Yeah, my bad, man.
It's okay. It's not a real podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's a hobby. We're not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? But Sadira,
Ain't getting paid yet.
Sadira, because we're doing Thanksgiving. All right.
Give me a bottle of water, please.
What's going on? Because I don't, I wasn't paying attention to shit, right?
First of all,
So I don't know where we're staying. First off, I'm poor. So there's a buy-in to Thanksgiving, right? That I can't pay.
No.
That I can't pay. So I'm like, yo, can I pay you on the 1st, Sadira? You know what I'm saying? But I don't want you fucking being like Stewie when Brian owed this nigga money. Like, where's my money, Brian? Where's my money? Don't deny me. Don't deny me Thanksgiving dinner because I don't have money. All right.
I got you. I got your cut. I'm covering your cut.
I'm gonna still bring what I said I would bring. I'm gonna still bring the dishes that I said I would bring. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on a fixed income until the end of the month. And my job starts on the 6th. Then I'm getting paid. And then I'm going back. Then I'm going back to being a dirtbag and having multiple women. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, I'm too poor to date now. But no, seriously. What the hell are we doing? We're at a house in the woods.
No, in a neighborhood. So we can't go in there blasting music because we don't know who lives there.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be all of us. Man, it's gonna be like 20 of us.
How many white people are going to be there? Because I'm still traumatized from my marriage and being around white people.
Just one.
I was told no. How? Yanni's husband not coming?
Yes. Who else is white?
Calvin's wife.
Oh. I thought she was like of another nationality, but okay.
Oh, you thought she was Italian?
Okay. Yeah, something. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, 2 then. Kevin and Monica, yeah.
Hey, if you guys are listening, we love you. But Calvin and Yanni, you are some goddamn race traitors. Dr. Umar would be ashamed. But I was the first. So I was a soldier boy at this race trading shit. You stole my whole fucking swag bar for bar. So continue. So no, I was told that Monica was gonna have family there.
I haven't heard that. The only
okay.
extra person might be her sister, but that's not for sure.
Cool. That's cool.
But yeah, it's gonna be about 20 of us. We're 21 now because Nate's coming.
You said 21?
Yes.
That's a lot of black people.
Yeah. Well, 19.
Let me tell you. If there's something that makes me uneasy besides being around a lot of white people, it's being around a lot of black people. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm not the only person that feels that way.
Nope.
Yo, okay, so Nate's coming, we're all coming. JR's on the roll right now.
Yep.
Which is great because that's going to be all of our first things. It's going to be the first family Thanksgiving ever.
Well, no, you missed the last one.
You want to know why I missed the last Thanksgiving, fellas? Because guess who they invited to the last family Thanksgiving we had?
Oh, yeah, your ex.
And not only did they invite her ex, she bought a plus motherfucking one.
Oh, hell no. That's a violation anyway. You should see how'd she get an invite?
How did she get an invite?
Well, we were all still friends. My ex was at the last family Thanksgiving. The boyfriend and the crush was at the Thanksgiving.
You see, these niggas is messy. These motherfuckers are messy.
The ex can't come to shit no more. Once you the ex, you ex yourself out.
That's not how we operate.
They divorced me. And that's why when I was in San Diego, I never came home. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all chose her over me. Y'all chose fucking mayonnaise over me.
Really?
She won your family in divorce and shit.
Yeah. I'm like, y'all chose her over me. You goddamn sellouts. Yeah. And so I stayed my ass. I was really mad about that. And so I stayed in fucking San Diego. And I was like, I'm never coming home for the holidays ever again.
Sorry.
Not until somebody fucking dies. You know what I'm saying? And nobody did. So I eventually had to come home. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so we're in the big house. Who's making the potato salad?
We are not doing potato salad.
Good answer.
Who's doing the string bean casserole?
We are not doing a string bean casserole.
I'm not. No, we need string. Do y'all eat string bean casserole?
I don't know.
No.
Why are we not doing string bean casserole?
Because a lot of people aren't really fans of string bean casserole, even though it's a traditional Thanksgiving dish.
Do you know
not
why
everyone
I'm a fan of string bean casserole?
Why you like the crispy French onions on top?
No, it's because
Why?
Grandma always made it. That's why.
Well,
And
I mean, we were going to do potato salad. Yeah, we were going to do
and
potato
now
salad.
I say it and I start to get a little verklempt. I start to get a little misty-eyed. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like string bean casserole, because Grandma used to make it. That was her staple dish.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Yanni's
saying?
the only one who knows grandma's potato salad recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all sucked as grandkid. Well, not me. Well, you guys did because you didn't get any fucking recipes from grandma. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. Grandma was crazy.
Fuck that. Who making the baked mac and cheese?
That would be me.
How you making it?
I'm not telling.
You're not putting no weird shit in, like no breadcrumbs and shit like that.
No.
Let me go on record. Let me go on record.
At one of the potlucks at work. I said, I know some.
Yeah, breadcrumbs and the mac and cheese is trash, but let me go on record, right?
Yes.
I will say this now. I grew up with my sisters, and they and my mom, horrible cooks.
God
horrible cooks.
What?
Until I left, right? So after Calvin and I left the house, my mom never cooked. She made chicken and rice, fried chicken and rice.
That's all she ever made. Fried chicken, rice, and peas.
We leave the house, and that's why I hate that shit, bro. White rice, I hate that shit. And so we leave the house.
I love white rice.
She's making fucking pumpkin soup and all this fucking fancy fucking healthy shit. I'm like, where was that when we was coming up? You know what I'm saying?
With all them kids.
Apparently, apparently, and now they're fucking Gordon Ramsay and Bobby Flay and shit. Now, Sadira almost burned the fucking house down cooking ramen noodles, you know.
Oh hell.
And she can cook her ass off now. I'm out to Yanni. Like they're all like great at this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm good as well, but they're like really, really good. They also can do way more shit than me. Like they're like handy around the house, and I can do like basic stuff like change a fixture or change a light bulb and do some very like they're like making shit, remodeling houses and shit.
All right, but the bathroom.
Yeah, but they can cook. They can cook. So I'm not gonna, I would tell you right now they can cook. So I'm looking. That's why I didn't sign up for shit, and why I let y'all pick all the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all could cook. And I'm bringing the fucking I'm bringing the charcuterie tray and the vegetable dish. The vegetable
You're bringing
dish,
the bag of ice.
Yeah. And the charcuterie. And I'm bringing my daughter, the real thing to be thankful for this Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
Excited.
So yeah, all of you guys are still required to buy a baby shower gift that you didn't give me. So, have fun.
Okay.
Except for Yanni. Yanni got me his wonderful climbing set that I love her for. But rest of them ain't get me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, y'all niggas ain't get me shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I didn't know you was having a baby too.
Well, I didn't get you anything either. So let's not,
Nah, you came to mine. When my son baby shower, you came.
And I got you a gift. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm not a bad friend.
Was there.
We played games.
Yeah, you was there.
I was drinking too. Niggas had beer, dog.
I think Karim was there too, I think.
Where was
we did go to baby shower.
No, you was already in Georgia by then.
Yeah,
I think, Karim.
That was crazy.
How old is your son?
My son 10.
Yeah,
I've been here since August 2011.
I know
July.
Bone came, North came. I think North came. I know Yada came. And I want to say you was there too, Mitch.
Yeah, I remember drinking with Yada. Here's a real question though. So we're talking about baby showers, and they have the phrase being smooth as a baby's bottom. Me and my guy Blaze God, we talked about man-scaping. Slox, do you manscape?
Once in a while. It's not something I'm doing on the regular.
Use the same razor on your face as your ass.
Okay. First of all, I don't shave my face myself, period. That's why I got the shit all scruffy now.
Okay.
I go to the bar because I get razor bumps if I do it myself.
Yeah.
So to answer that question, fuck no, that's some nasty shit.
But you have a steady enough hand to shave your butt and
well, I don't do my butt, but I do my my jewel area, I just do a little trim, nothing major,
Okay, you're not giving your nuts a Kanye West haircut.
You answered that question. That was very awkward to you, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, we already had a whole conversation about it.
But we before y'all got on, we talked for like 30 minutes about this.
Mm-hmm. And I talked about I had ingrown hair that I had to get removed by a corpsman. And he was like a really big white guy like the Undertaker. And I didn't want to like freak him out with my ass having hair in it. So I shaved my asshole, before he moved the ingrown hair. And then
I'm not doing all that.
And I was bent over the table with him cutting the ingrown hair out. He said, "Hey man,
all over this conversation.
There's no pause, bro. I'm LGBTQ friendly, bro. You missed a whole bunch of shit where I talked about getting a massage from a transgender person. So listen, you'll hear that on the playback. But no, and he said, "Hey, I didn't know you were gay." And then I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You shaved your ass." And I looked back at him and made eye contact and said, "I did it for you."
Come on, man.
And I said, "I did it for you." No, because Sadira, you know how corpsmen talk. You know how corpsmen talk, and they will talk about you if you got a dusty, crusty asshole, and they got to fucking cut an ingrown hair off of your butt. And I didn't want some man talking negative about my ass. I'm like, yo, when you with the other corpsmen and you see me walk by, I want you to say, yo, him right there, his shit all right, his ass all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is all right. Listen, I'm not gay, bro.
Hey, listen, bro.
I'm retired from the Navy. It's like when my nigga, what's that motherfucker like? I'm delivered. I'm not gay anymore. No, but Sadira, what do you think about a man manscaping? Can he shave everything, or does he have to have like a little landing strip, or you let these motherfuckers look like the wolf man?
No, I appreciate manscaping. I don't think everything needs to be like bald, but keep it neat, clean, all that fun stuff.
Okay.
I
Okay.
appreciate it. Is it necessary? No, but to each his own.
Yeah. First off, this is mad awkward me asking my sister about this, but you know
I was
what?
thinking that too.
This is the fucking Cognac Stories podcast, and we were both sailors. We're sailors, so we can have this conversation.
Because I look at it like this. When you was asking that, most men they trim down there a little bit because they significant other is doing the deed down there, so you trim it a little bit so she don't be choking on hair and all that other bullshit. So when you ask her that's the first thing popped out, like, you really just ask this sister if she do that. I'm like,
no, that's not the question I asked. That's where your dirty mind.
Hey, listen, I got a dirty mind, but I ain't gonna front. It is what it is.
That's where your dirty mind went.
Like, because females that shave down there a little bit, it's a lot better when we travel down there, so that way we sitting there coughing up hairballs and shit. So I try to return the favor.
I just want to make sure you don't have herpes. That's why I want you to shave, because it will show if you shave. I'm telling the truth. What are you talking about? I was in the Navy. You learned that. You learned that in the Navy. Yeah. Herpes is no joke, man. Herpes is no joke, man. Let's not joke about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Question for you, Sadira, because we've already had this conversation, fellas. When you start dating a guy, do you make him go get tested? Or do you go get tested together?
I haven't done that. But I also
don't
date that much. I also don't date that much. I have always been in like long-term committed relationships. So yeah, I don't do the whole serial dating. So
not like me.
No, not like you.
No. Okay. Why am I such a terrible person? No one has side chicks. No one's a serial dater. No one got a massage from a transgender person. Now I'm looking like some fucking weirdo out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like the light that you guys are portraying me in. You know what I'm saying?
You're the one telling your business.
Because listen, this is Cognac Stories. And while I have cognac or something in my cup, I'm gonna tell you guys about myself, and then hopefully you guys do the same thing. But question: should that be a requirement? Would you tell your kids that, hey, before you engage in sexual activity with a partner or with your little boyfriend, should you go get tested? So now is you telling your kid that? I'm telling you right now, I'm saying yes. Because
I would tell my kids that.
It would be a deterrent.
Right.
Because they're not going to want to do that.
Yeah. I see that.
Especially with all the shit going around nowadays. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Chlamydia, man. It's like the #1 STD. Like everybody has it apparently. You know what I'm saying? So You're okay, Karim. You work in the school system. I am sure they send you guys reports about chlamydia going around crazy in Georgia.
Listen, we get reports of STDs in middle school. I teach seventh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
you know what's crazy? It was
seventh graders that pregnant, the whole 9 yards, all type of STDs. Well, trust me. I don't think they sell condoms in the state of Georgia. I don't know. No, I'm serious. You can meet a woman. You can meet a woman in a bar. You don't even know her. An hour later, you could be. She will not make you put one on. I'm like, no, they're dangerous, man.
It's crazy. When we first moved to where we at now, I say like the first summer or whatever. Going into the next school year, they had all over the news and sending out bulletins that the kids was having like orgy parties at their parents' house. And it was like a crazy, like it was like an outbreak of herpes for like 2-3 months, like at the beginning of the school year.
Yeah.
And like this was like middle school and high school kids. Like literally, like their parents would go away for the weekend, and like during the week they have an orgy party at this person's house one weekend, and the next weekend the next person's house, and like that was just the thing.
And then I'm like, go ahead.
I'm like, oh shit! Like I'm glad my kids, they was in elementary school, so I wasn't even worried about it. But I'm like, that's fucking crazy. Like they just be having orgy parties like that. Young niggas in middle school, high school.
Yeah.
Somebody got to die.
You'd be surprised, listen. You'd be surprised at the type of notes and letters that I intercept on a weekly basis. They do things that we talked about when we were older. Like,
and that's
not
the thing.
Even
like
in high school. I'm talking out of school.
When you have kids,
I didn't know what 69 was when I was 12. I had no clue what the 69 was when I was 12 years old.
These kids now know all that shit.
No, I saw the picture he drew. It was a drawing. He said him and the girl was doing. No, he said him and the girl was doing this. He was standing up. It was a standing 69. What the fuck now? I said, what the fuck?
I didn't know about that till I was like 30, bro.
I said, you know what? I said, let's go. Let's go.
These motherfuckers got CrossFit or something, bro.
Like, it's crazy. Like, when you've got kids in the school system, like, like that's one thing I like about where we moving to. They send letters, emails about everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ain't nothing private. So if something happened in the middle school, everybody's getting it.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. So we know about everything going on in the school system. But it's like the emails I be getting, I be like, God damn, these kids is wild.
Pregnancy, herpes, all that, chlamydia. Yeah.
All right. So Sadira, as a mom, you have a daughter. She's 10 years old now, right?
Yeah, in February.
When do you guys have the talk?
I don't know. She will be prepared by the time she's probably 13 or 14. But yeah, that is not going to happen.
What do you mean by prepared?
She'll know. I mean, she already has like a book on puberty and stuff and the changes that are going to happen. And so I'm sure somewhere in that book is going to talk about the talk.
Well, when are you going to have the talk with her?
I don't know. Not right now. Like I said, 13, 14, because there's no reason for it.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Okay, hear me out. We talk to our kids at that age. Now we do as adults, right? About saving and a bank account and preparing for your future and college and careers, things like that. All these advanced subjects, right? All these advanced topics. So why is it so bad to simply tell them about that? Not, hey, go do it, but hey, I know your little fucking bad friends are doing it already. All right. And you better not do it. But here's why you shouldn't do it, because you'll get herpes. You know what I'm saying? That's why. And then you show them all the nasty pictures of herpes.
That's what my mother did to me. My mom scared the shit out of me.
And you show it like, so if you're in a school and you get in the letters, you say, hey, listen, do not do this shit because you're going to get some stuff on your little pecker that's never going to go away. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe when and if the topic comes up, say in school, I'll let her bring it to me.
She's not.
We'll
Did you bring sex up to mommy?
I did, actually.
When?
When I was
Already
What,
doing
16? No, no. It was well, actually, yes.
it.
But it was shortly after. But I mean, I had spoken to another adult, but I had done, I made sure I looked stuff up. I had already gone to Planned Parenthood and got birth control.
Oh my
And
God,
I
you're so
was
terrible.
seeing somebody. What?
Why?
I was
Why
seeing
did you?
somebody steadily.
Okay, and how easier would that have been if mommy had just came and said, "Hey, Sadira, you're becoming an adult, and you're at the same age where she
Yeah.
was fucking, all right? Because we talked about that fucking, you know what I'm saying? 3 kids, 3 years, fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? At 16, so it's like, yo, get them. So you said 13 to 14. That's about right. Because me, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a fucking idiot, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm having that talk with my daughter. I'm not waiting for her mom. And I'm like, yo, as soon as you have a period, you are going on birth control. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you have a period, you're going on birth control. That's it.
So if she starts at 10 years old, you're gonna put on birth control at 10. Is it even allowed at 10?
This is America.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
I think that's too early.
Obviously not at 10, right? But I'm not going to put her on fucking the shot or the pill. I was like, yo, IUD. And then you can fuck all you want. Then you can fuck all you want. You know what I'm saying?
That is too young. That is too young.
You don't want your daughter to fuck all she want.
I can't stop it, but I can stop a pregnancy. She can't take a fucking IUD out.
The IUD is only gonna stop pregnancy. It's not gonna stop nothing else that comes along with it.
Oh, I'm not. Hey, if you get herpes, that's fine. I ain't got to pay for that. I ain't got to pay. No, I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. I got to pay for a baby.
You are not going to.
I am not going to give my 10-year-old daughter an IUD, Sadira, obviously, right? But
for any birth control, that's too early to start on artificial hormones.
14, all IUDs don't come with hormones, but at 14, right? That's when I'd say, hey, listen. I know y'all. I know y'all just ain't playing Roblox. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't all Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the thing, because condoms don't work. You know what I'm saying? And the shot actually does fuck them up. So I would do something that doesn't have hormones attached to it, and you can't get an IUD without hormones. You know what I mean? And I would do that. But I'm also the same motherfucker that was like, every woman, and this is something I would tell people join the Navy. I'm like, every woman join the Navy should mandatory be on birth control for their first 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And I got in so much trouble for saying that. You know what I mean? But I was right, though. Was I right, Sadira? Should that be the actual policy? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking maniac. I'm just me, man. But that's me. I would do it early, man, because I know, bro, we all lost our virginity in our teens. You know what I'm saying? And think about how different our lives would have been had we had a baby at that point.
Oh,
shit. Yeah, nah, I couldn't have had a baby then. Hell no. Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit wouldn't have worked.
And we know people that had babies at that early age and how we just changed the entire trajectory. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, they may have become successful, right? And we know people that are great, right? But it's like, if you look at the statistics, everybody ain't been lucky. Everybody ain't got out of that hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I remember when I lived on Sunset, our neighbor, her daughter had 2.
Yeah, and she was like 16 upstairs.
Yeah, she had 2. Like, I think she was just like, she had a second one, like when she was in 9th grade or something like that. So she
got like 6 now.
Yeah, so I think she had to drop out to go out get a GED.
Am I that crazy? But I'm also in the same thing. Like, if there's a pill for a little boy, nigga, you taking it. You know what I'm saying?
See, I saw a lot of women saying that they should give stuff like that to men, and I disagreed at first, but now I agree.
Let me tell you, if they had a pill for men right now, I'd take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I
I
would
don't need
take
to
it.
because I got a wife, so
Yeah.
You trying to have kids? More kids?
no. But
So you still
we
need to take it then.
can't. No, we can't.
Oh, well, then you're good then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up. Congratulations.
I got
Sadira,
my two. And that's it.
Yeah.
what's
two
up with
was
you?
ideal.
What's up with you?
What's up with me?
You having more kids?
No.
You
No.
making your man get his balls lasered?
No. I
Would you
am
date him?
and will always be on birth control.
Oh my God. What about the hormones?
I'm fine. I've been on the same birth control for years, so it's working
God.
perfectly for me.
That's so selfish. My daughter needs a
What?
playmate. My daughter needs cousins, and you motherfuckers want to be
JR
out
got
here
plenty of kids. I'm not
planning
having no more
fucking
kids
families and having
because
birth
I'm
control and
selfish.
denying my daughter
So
cousins.
I'm
Bullshit.
halfway through freedom, so
Come
I'm
on.
not starting over.
You
No,
make enough money to afford another
I
kid.
don't care. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I do.
I know
not.
how much you make. I know
That's
how much she
fine.
makes. I know she makes more than me when I was in the Navy. So I know how much you make. All right. You can afford another kid. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
my sanity can't. How about that?
But and that's what it is. It's not even about the money. It's
Oh,
just
y'all
it's your
was
mental health.
scaring me, man.
Mental health. That's
Nope.
mentally dealing with kids is a different level,
Okay.
man.
So I'm glad you brought that up. And now, conversation we had earlier, me and Blaze got. Do you think your parents should have had therapy when they were coming up? Should they have had therapy for the shit that they did?
Like they
For
did to us.
for example, I will give you a reason to cry. Do as I say,
Also,
not as
you
I
don't
do.
pay no bills up in here.
You don't pay no bills in this motherfucker.
I'm fucking 10. What do you mean?
You know, or fucking go get a Switch so I can beat you with it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Getting beat
that's
with
what
an
I'm asking.
extension cord, getting beat with
Are
a
you
fucking
saying should
hanger.
we go to therapy? Or should they
Should
have
they
been
go
in
to
therapy?
therapy, or should
Yeah,
they have been
as
to
they were
therapy?
growing up.
Or
yeah.
should they go to therapy now so they can realize how shitty they were? And they can make it up to us with presents. You know what I'm
Kind of
saying?
late now.
They can get us that
Yeah,
Nintendo that
pretty
they didn't
much.
buy us.
Okay, I'll keep it above. I'm not gonna say my mom was shitty. I'm not gonna say my mom was shitty.
Obviously, I'm joking. They did the best that they could, but
It's some things she did that I don't agree with that I would never do to my kids.
yeah.
But I can't even say I understand. You know, it's just that's just how she was raised. So she was just doing what she knew.
Yeah.
And when I say
So-
shitty, I only mean in the discipline aspect.
So with the therapy thing, I think that they should have had a better outline of how to be parents than with the one that they were following. Because you're like even going to school, like different schools, you'll see how the different bringings of kids and how they react in school.
Mhm.
You can tell the ones who parents ain't give a shit that they was just always running around doing dumb shit. But it's like at the same time, like it's you can't really fault them for it. It's just they was working with the best they had.
Yeah.
Let's always say forgive them, but still hold them accountable.
All right.
Yeah.
So Sadira,
Mhm.
how about mommy and daddy? Should them motherfuckers have been the
I'm about to say, this is like a 50-second for you. Me say you all
I
right?
don't know.
I already said yes.
I mean, daddy was militant. We all know that. And mommy, only thing I remember with mommy, she had that inch thick plastic slipper that I'm still traumatized by to this day. Because she had two pair of them. One was green and one was pink. And when
Yep.
she pulled them things out, that was it.
You knew what time it was.
Yeah. So, but I mean, daddy was daddy. I think he could have been, I mean, he was rough with y'all as boys. I remember,
Well, we needed that though.
yeah, getting tossed through the hallway up against the wall.
But
So I think
it was never without reason.
right. But I got that
We
too.
did something. We did something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But see,
so,
and that's the thing. Most of the shit that I got fucked up for because I was doing dumb shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like my mom just didn't come home from work one day having a bad day at work and just smacked me across the face. Nah, I was out doing some dumb shit where either the police brought me home or she got a phone call from somebody, and that's she. All right, listen, you fucking up, I'm gonna fuck you up for fucking up.
Yeah, it was always for a reason. It was never just because, like you said, oh, I had a bad day, I'm gonna take it out on you. No,
Yeah.
we did something wrong, so it was deserved. But was it a bit much? Sometimes, yes. So that it could have been dialed down, but I don't think it was, no, I don't think they would need to go to therapy. Like y'all said, they was just doing what they went through growing up. Now, I don't
Okay.
do those things because, we talked about that before. I've
Mhm.
I've learned things, kids have feelings. We need to allow them to acknowledge those feelings,
Mhm.
have conversations, not just yell and yada yada yada. So, things have changed, you know.
Okay, because
That's
that's
all.
what I really wanted to get at was
You
was
just
was
evolve with
did
the
we
time.
learn
Yeah.
exactly that's what I wanted to discuss was they they did the best they could at the time with the methods that they had, and then we learned from it. You know what I'm saying? And then we applied that shit to now. But here's a real question: who do you guys go to vent to or for therapy? You know what I'm saying? Do you guys go to therapy?
Yep, I have a professional that
I need to.
yeah.
I'm about to say I need to, but I got my best friend. I call her and talk to her, and she keep me in line with shit because she, like I said, she gets to me how it is, and she ain't gonna just say some shit I want to hear. But
Okay.
I thought about going to a therapist though.
I
mean,
thought I
it's
was okay living all of these years until I went to see a professional.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I
This is
was
my
fucked up.
therapy.
What, the wine in the fucking glass?
My tequila. Yeah.
I said
That works
usually my
though. Yeah.
usually my therapy be music or Xbox.
Yeah.
I talk to mommy for therapy.
Yeah, I talk to a microphone and a webcam. That's my therapy, this podcast. But no, I have a therapist that I go to. I had one since I got divorced, actually. Before I got divorced. Probably like a year and a half before I got divorced. I started going to therapy. But and then it's like an ongoing thing. When would you couples therapy? How about that? Do you think that's something that you should go to with your partner?
Yes, me and my wife did it after we got
Ooh.
married, and
Okay.
it worked. It worked perfectly because that bridges the gap between her saying something or me saying something and taking it the wrong way.
Mhm.
That helps with the communication to where instead of sitting there being mad and going to bed, and waking up still mad and not solving why we was mad, we handle it right then and there. Like, all right, look, when you did this, I felt this way, blah blah blah, and it honestly it's helped our marriage. So I think that anybody that's getting married, either before or after, y'all should go to counseling. You know what I'm saying? Because it will help. But the thing about it is, when you go to it though, you got to do like the little homework they give you to do.
Yeah.
You got
Gotta
to
do the
do that
work.
shit. You
Gotta
got to
do
do
the
the
work.
work.
And you have
If
to
you
be
don't,
open.
Gotta be
that
open.
too. You got to do the work and you got to be open. If you're not, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, because my marriage that has ended, we tried counseling,
Mhm.
but he was very in denial as to what was going on and what problems he was causing in the marriage. I was completely open to it. And it was funny because I think he was the one who was suggested counseling, but it did not work because he didn't want to admit to his wrongdoings or
Yeah.
the issues he was
Oh.
causing. So it didn't work.
That's because
But
light-skinned niggas lie.
but
See,
I
no,
am
but see,
a complete advocate for counseling. Yeah.
and that's the thing though. You have to realize when you go to counseling, they're gonna bring up shit that you have to hold yourself accountable for.
Mhm.
Hmm.
You because the relationship is it's not just one sided. It's both of y'all are doing some fucked up shit. But you have to be able to realize, hey, I'm doing some fucked up shit, so I gotta fix this.
All right, Blaze God.
Mhm.
When are you going to counseling with your lady?
We actually talked about that. I'm gonna start after the holidays, man.
She was open to it?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. 'Cause
Yeah, actually, she was who suggested that.
Oh, okay. We gotta keep her, man. You gotta keep
And
her, dog.
Yeah.
at first I flipped. I said, "What you trying to say? I'm crazy?" You know. I kept calling myself. I'm like, "Oh, you know, ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong. This can probably prevent something from going wrong."
Exactly.
Yeah, because a lot of times, we equate that, you know, counseling and therapy with somebody being crazy. Like we literally think about that and a motherfucker walking down the street pushing a cart of cans in it. And we're like, yo, that's therapy. That's crazy. That's not me. And in the dating aspect, or, you know, marriage, post-marriage, or in the closing out of marriage, those are all, you know, great times to get counseling when things are going good. That's, you know, a great time to get counseling or therapy, because you may not know why things are going good, and this shit will shed light on what you guys are doing right and how to apply those into other areas, you know, and other avenues. Or but before like any big life event, like before you guys buy a house, you should go to some therapy, you know, because or some kind of counseling. Not saying, oh, you know, we need to go sit down with fucking Dr. Freud or something like that, but with some kind of counselor, because there's going to be a huge lifestyle change, you know, what you guys can afford, what you can't afford, the amount of responsibility that comes with a house, things like that. It's like, yo, that requires some outside guidance, you know, and that's what I look at it as, just somebody else with a little bit more knowledge about a situation that can open your mind, shed some light, like Dr. Flanagan would say, expand your horizons to something that you might have had a narrow perspective on, you know, because you know, me, I've, you know, I'm a serial fucking dater, as my sister pointed out. And this is something that I've brought up with women. And I ain't had the same luck as you guys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had the same luck. You know, I bring that up, and it's like people that are like currently in therapy, they're not doing their own therapy. You know what I'm saying? Or people that are like, I'm like, hey, you know, before we get further than this point that we are, where we're in a committed relationship and we're thinking about taking things the next step, we should go to therapy, because there's shit in your past, shit in my past that he or she may not have moved on from, you know, or may not have gained some closure from, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, I don't want that shit coming to the new relationship. And I've gotten some very nasty reactions, you know, to that suggestion, you know, and it's just like, well, let's just say it's me. I'm the one that needs therapy before going to the next step. Can you come with me? And I haven't had the same luck as you guys, you know, and maybe that's why I'm still a serial dater. Boo fucking who. But no, I'm glad to see that you guys do that. And we all talk, you know, and I think a lot of times folks don't have those open conversations where they're able to be vulnerable. You know, when I'm on Xbox Live just talking about all type of dumb shit like, oh, you know, my girl did this and I felt this type of way, or I got a fucking daughter on the way, I don't know how to handle it, shit like that. Or, you know, we talk on here, or we're in a group chat. It's like everybody don't have that, man. Like if you ask your friends, who do they vent to? They don't have anybody. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I also agree with therapy, because especially with how the world is going now, walking around with all that shit bottled up can cause a problem. And you just need somebody to talk to just to get that shit out.
That's why a lot of the younger guys back home, you know, they shoot you.
Yeah.
They're not tough guys, they're not gangsters, man. Trust me. They just need a hug and somebody to talk to, man. And that's it.
Yo, hugs are mad underrated, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never got a bad hug. You know what I'm saying? Even when a motherfucker try to hug you, you like, man, get your gay ass off me, bro. They hug you and it's like, oh, man, you kind of comfortable, bro. No homo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sure you ain't trans, my nigga? Soft ass titties. I'm joking. Shout out to the LGBTQ community. Yeah, but question for you, Sadira. This is a question that was brought up by the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels. Brought this question up, and it's something that we can all relate. Every one of us can relate to. All right, has to do with parenting. And is there any honor in being a stepfather today?
Any honor?
And the reason why is because you know, women have been taught to be independent. I don't need no man. I'll raise my child on my own. I can do bad all by myself. They think they're not dating for a stepfather, just a man. I don't need you to be a father of my child. That whole shit, right? So back when we all grew up, there was honor in being a stepfather. And I mean, shit, you from the same fucking era, so you know, right? And it's like, I remember coming up with Bruce, and he was respected for what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was respected for what he did. And I mean, the kids, we talk about it now as adults, and other adults was like, that's that dude and shit like that. Other kids that I knew was like, oh, that's a real nigga, because my own dad don't like me. You know what I'm saying? So, and now it's like, it's the opposite, because we've, made it so that women don't need men. So why would there be any honor in being a stepfather when there's no value in having a man take that role, allegedly? So I also wanted to come to you first, since that's something that you can directly relate to.
I mean, yeah, they're still taking on a responsibility. Why be with someone if you're a single parent, single woman, who's not going to step up and be that person? Not that you need them to be a father. I mean, my whole situation is a pure example. Faith has a father who is very involved in her life. And I am dating someone. I have been for a couple of years now. I don't look to him to take her dad's place. He is just an extra adult who is there to help guide her. And honestly, sometimes I look to him to, help me with that, because I can't do everything. I don't know how to approach certain situations sometimes. And he can, step in, and he can talk to her in a way that I can't, where she'll understand. And, he has ways of getting to her where I'm just, fussing. I'm the strict mom. I'm do this. Like y'all said, do as I say because I said so. And so, I can turn to him and say, how best can I handle this situation? Or, he has kids. So how have you dealt with this in the past? So we kind of bounce things off of each other, and we'll have these conversations like, this is how you need to approach this. Or so I think there is, an honor in being a stepdad, step parent, whatever. Again, you have responsibilities. If you're with that person who has a child, they're going to look to you as a figure. So, either way, you have to step up and be that person. So yeah, I think so.
Okay. And I have no rebuttal on that, because it's solely, like perspective and opinion. And your situation is actually pretty good, because your guy has kids already, so he has a whole wealth of knowledge. But you're a little older, got a birthday coming up. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the generation beneath you, let's say 18 to 28, do you think it's the same level of respect to the stepdad now as it is to, you and your peers? Because you were 80s baby, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
We're talking about these ratchet ass 90s kids now.
You talking about my baby. I mean, I don't know. I would have to see it. I don't know. I would think it would be, because again, it's someone stepping in and taking on that responsibility. And it really depends on, like you said, the kids these days is ratchet. So I don't know. It's hard to say. I would think there would be, I would hope there would be some level of respect to having a step parent come in. But I don't know. So I would probably see it as more of a friend thing. And I only say that because I look at when Faith goes with her dad to stay for extended periods of time. She looks at any person that he might be dating at the time as a friend, and there's no respect there. And she has this attitude about her, and whatever, and she wants to get what she wants. So I think the younger generation might play more to the friend side as opposed to a parent. And that's why there might be, then you might lose that, what'd you say? I
Honor?
forgot the word. Yeah, that honor
Yeah.
to being a step parent, because you're not parenting at that point. You're trying to be a friend so the kid will listen to you and, you know, whatever. So there might be a downward slope when it comes to step parenting.
Okay. And so last question, because you got you and your girlfriends and y'all talk about all this kind of stuff. Is that a quality that they look for when they're dating a guy if they already have kids? Is, would this guy be a good dad? Is that like one of the qualities that they're talking about a man before they actually get seriously involved with him?
I think it depends on the situation. Again, Faith has a father who is
No, I'm
very
not talking
involved,
about
so
you.
I'm
Not talking about you.
No,
I'm talking about you.
no, that's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
It
Yeah.
depends on the situation.
So
My
it's you and your
situation
girls.
is,
So you and your girls, your
Uh-huh.
homegirl start dating a nigga, right? And she's talking about all these things that she likes. Does him potentially being a stepdad, does that come up when his good qualities as a man get talked about?
I would think so. I mean, if that's what you're looking for,
Do you
if
and your
you're
girls talk about it?
no,
Why not?
because my one friend, all her kids are grown,
Oh, well then.
and then the other girl I talked to, she don't got no kids. So, but you know, if the conversation was to be had, yes, there are some women who are looking for someone to come in and be a father. But there are other women like myself who have kids whose fathers are very active in their life, and they're not looking for that. They're looking for a partner for them, and that's it. And then that question at that point in time is, is this person going to be a good role model for my child? Is this someone I can trust around my child? Is this someone I can trust to help raise my child, but not step in and be that parent? Because
Okay.
you're not there for the kid at that point. So,
All right. So Blaze
situational.
God,
Yes,
Blaze
sir.
God,
Mhm.
you deal with a lot of single moms as a teacher.
Mhm.
You tapped in with the youth. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that from your perspective, being the educator and dealing with that and seeing both sides, that the role of stepfather has any honor in today's society? Not how we grew up, but in today's society.
Oh, how we came up is different. Like the older women were appreciative of stuff like that. Now it's just like they would, like a guy would be called on to be his stepfather, but it's just for the purpose of paying for things in the house. Now, it's not really something I would sign up for because I don't have children, and I'm afraid of this one thing. If we have a child together, my child that we have together and the one you previously had, they'll be operating under two totally different sets of rules in some cases with the women today. Them two start fighting in the house, you break my china cabinet, I'm busting both of your asses. No, I don't want to hear that. Hey, that he ain't your son. How he ain't my son? I paid for his AAU stuff.
Okay.
The sneakers, that's my son. I don't want to. The minute you tell me that, I'm done. You got to go. Can't do it. As a man, I just want to be able to. I feel rewarded when I see kids. It's like succeed or something like that. And if a child does, I want to get that thanks too. I was there since he was yay hard.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that won't happen. I've done it before. I can't. If I had a kid to bring to the table also, then who am I to say, oh, I'm not messing with nobody with kids? But today, I mean, as a man with none, no. I would, an older woman that has children, yes. Like you got to be well into your 30s, man. You 28, 20s, no. And it's also I'm looking at the caliber of the guy you had them with. If you're a divorcee or a widow, okay, that's fine with me. That's okay. That's a different category. You're not included. You're not a baby machine who.
Yep, men
fell
do
for some
look at
guy.
that.
Yeah, you didn't fall for
We
some.
look at the caliber of
prison.
man that you allowed to get you pregnant beforehand.
Yeah. Now, the two guys you have kids by, one is in and out of prison. The other one has 7, 8 other kids by as many women. I'm not signing up for that. I don't want them type of brothers knocking at my door.
Yeah.
picking up. I don't.
All right, bad boy or barbecue fitter hat God. Your thoughts, man.
It's pretty much what your sister was saying. It's all on how the female, Karim said it too, on how the female take. If she understands that you're coming into this role for that and not giving you no limitations, like you can't sit there and say Karim said, buy you all this AAU stuff, buy you sneakers, pay for all this shit, but I can't discipline you. Then what am I here for? If going into it, you understand that I'm here, especially if that only like really applies if the dad is not around. You know what I'm saying? If the dad is not doing nothing and I'm doing everything, then you can't restrict me on doing nothing.
I'm dad, yes.
I'm dad now. But if he's in the life and doing everything, and I'm just there to add on to what he's doing, then it should be that understanding. I look at it as back when we were coming up, it was more honoring it then than it is now, because you don't have a lot of guys signing up for that now because they don't want to deal with the like Karim said, the dude not going to do, hey, what you doing to my kid or blah blah blah. They don't want to deal with that. So with this generation, I don't think it's many signing up to do that role. That's why you see a lot of kids growing out as just lost because they don't have that guidance. But I hope it's something that gets looked at, because it's stepdad, stepmom, stepdad. It's definitely needed. It's definitely something that's needed.
The village, man.
Yeah.
And it would be a lot easier if the guy who had the child with the woman that you're currently dating just realized and recognized, I'm not trying to steal your position. Okay? I'm here for this woman. This woman has this child. I'm the bonus. I don't want to knock you out the box and erase what you're doing so he or she can forget who you are, what you were doing. I'm not doing it. The fact that I have to explain that is just, man, some of them are fucked up.
Yeah.
If you meet a person and you meet the child's father, he's usually rude as hell when y'all meet. He act like he got on this little fake bravado to get out of here, man. I ain't on it like that. And then that's the thing, man.
Because for me, it's like, I've been in that situation before, playing stepdaddy, shit like that, and coming from our era, there was an honor in it, there was a pride in it, like, yo, like, this is what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? And I look at it now as a dude that's been out here on the market, testing the waters and whatnot. Not anymore, but when I was testing the waters, that was a common thing that was said by women, is like, I'm not looking for a father to my child. He already has one. Well, it's like, well, what the fuck you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to ignore this nigga when he in the house?
You know what I'm saying? She say that now, but then when something come up where she need that male influence, she gonna look right to you.
Or a fucking holiday come
kids need
and something like that. Yeah, because the thing, because you still need the two parents in the household. So just because you have that other parent doesn't mean that you still can't be a parent in the household. I'm not about to fucking come in here and be like, yo, you got to do what I blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, me and your dad can have a very easy conversation where I learn what the fuck he does, what his rules or his standards are, things like that. We had that conversation and I just apply that shit here. You know what I'm saying? So we're on the same page, and it ain't going to be the child turning mom against dad or trying to, play two different rule sets. It's like, nah, like, this is how you're being raised. But the thing is, a lot of times that mom and dad aren't on the same page, and so you can't even have that balance, because then the other question is, right? It's like, okay, look at my situation. When should I bring a woman around my daughter? And I'll let you guys all chime in on that, because
Well, listen, me as a parent, if God forbid, well, my kids pretty much older than that, but like when they was younger, if me and my wife would have broke up or whatever, you're not meeting my kids until you about 4, 5, 6 months in.
Okay.
Like, because I'm not kids, especially at that age, I don't want them seeing you on a regular basis and thinking, you know, you're going to be around and all of a sudden you're
Get
gone.
attached to you, yeah.
Yeah, nah, you got to understand, like, look, okay, look, I got 2 kids. This is what it is. If you can deal with me long enough, you can get to meet them.
Right.
And then at the same token, you have to understand, I'm not looking for you to be their mom. They have a mom, but y'all not going to be bumping heads. At the end of the day, she is the main one. She's the mom, so she has say over you when it comes to the kids. But I'm not going to knock your advice or knock your decisions of what you want to do, because you're in this with us. You have to understand that y'all got to work together, because if not, it's going to be all fucked up.
It's doomed, yeah. You know, everybody has to be civilized too, man. One party.
That too. And put your egos to the side.
Yeah, it's the one idiot parent that of course, they're gonna screw up everything, man. And that's why a lot of people run from that situation, that stepdad or stepmom situation. Just people, they just don't want to sign up for the extra headache, man.
Yeah.
And again, ladies, I know I go off on Facebook. I'm not talking about women who are divorced or widows. I would never do that, because you were actually married at some point. I'm talking about these baby machines, man. These 3, 4, and no, I'm not signing up for that.
All right, so
Sadira, that's where the headache comes from.
So Sadira, when should I introduce or when should I have a woman around my daughter?
When you're serious about the relationship.
You know, I'll be serious on the first day. Come on, man.
Well, I need you to get it together.
When you see you possibly think you're on the verge of being married to this woman, then I think you can bring her around your child.
Okay, so the second date. Okay.
And my thing is, and don't ask me. Don't ask me when you can meet my kids. Don't ask me that, because that's a turn off.
I agree with that. I agree with that, and I have happened, and that has been a complete deal breaker for me. You know what I'm saying? With somebody like, I got asked, when can I meet your daughter? And I was like, that's not gonna happen.
That's my biggest issue right now with her dad and the way that he dates. She meets everyone. And it's like, stop introducing all these women to our child, because it's I'm not gonna say it's a revolving door, but it's often enough. No one is consistent, and then she gets attached to these people, and it's like, okay, then they're gone, and she is in the middle of it. Like, I mean, just recently, oh, they broke up, oh, they back together. Why? And first of all, why do you even know this? Like, why are you so involved in what's going on that you know what is going on in their relationship? Like with me, she never knew when I was dating someone. She never knew when I was going out. She never knew any of this. The relationship I'm in now is probably the first person who I actually introduced her to and was okay with it. And part of the reason was because he had kids and they were older. The deal.
Yeah.
And yeah. So no, you need to wait till she is older and she can talk to you a little bit. Yeah, no, you don't need to be introducing nobody to her.
Okay, so I am still good using the excuse that my daughter is here and I don't want you to meet her, and I can make women not come until after 8 p.m.
Yes.
Nah, you laugh. That's some real shit. Nah. You can't come through. My daughter's here. We not at that point to where I want you to meet her yet. So either you wait till I don't have her, or slide through when she sleep.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. That's always a good excuse. You know what I'm saying? But so, okay.
But the thing is, it's not the excuse though. It's the truth.
Well, no, it's a good reason. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the reasons why that, like, as a dude, it's like, why you, as a single father, especially one that has their daughter, much as me, it's like, why you kind of don't really, I don't not like dating, but it's easy for me to end something really quick. Like if you seem a little bit flaky, it's like, oh, I'm good.
Now see, now take that though. Now, say if your daughter meets somebody and your daughter falls in love with it, it's going to be harder for you to break up with that person, because your daughter has so much feeling for that person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I've been in that position. I've been in that position, and I'll just say this: the person that was in that position had about 4 or 5 months at any point to try to reconcile things, and they didn't, and that's why we ultimately broke up. because okay, it will say we're gonna split, and at this month, you know what I'm saying, if shit don't change, and shit didn't change, so you had a 4 or 5 month period to get your shit together or fix shit, and they didn't do it. So that's something that I had in mind when I was in that stepdaddy role, and why I didn't immediately just break up with my girl and then kick her out like DaBaby did. I'm like, hey, well, you'll move in November, and this is June when we made this decision. You know what I'm saying? So they had all that time and didn't want to go to therapy. You know what I'm saying? So all that kind of shit. But that's the thing, man, because because it's like I get asked, like, I remember I dated a woman for like a month and some change, and I never showed her the picture of my daughter. This is recently, and she was like, "Man, I've never seen a picture of your daughter," and I didn't tell her, but in my head, I'm like, well, you kind of inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're inconsistent. Like, you're busy all the time, right? You're busy, right? So that means eventually it'll be too busy for me. So why the fuck would I show you my daughter? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get that, but then the other hand, it's like, yo, if let's say if we here, right, and I got a woman scheduled to come through at about 6 o'clock, and my daughter is late being picked up, am I to tell her you got to wait outside until my daughter get picked up?
No, but I wouldn't be mad if you did it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I'll keep it a buck. I wouldn't be mad if you did it.
Yeah.
So here's the question, right? If I'm trusted, and maybe this is a guy only thing, and I think you might have answered it because we're a little more loose with our relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, well, if I'm a guy and you trust me with our daughter, then why the fuck should it matter who I have around my daughter? Because you don't know all of my friends, just like I don't know all of your friends, right? But you trust me to have judgment with which friends I'm gonna have around my daughter. So why the fuck do it not apply if I'm dating somebody? And then I think about it because these niggas longer. You just met this bitch. You know
That's the thing. Like at the end of the day, like, okay, like your kids, your daughter's mom never met me a day in her life, but me and you know each other for years.
Yeah.
So if I go to your house, you be like, yo, I gotta run to the store real quick, watch my daughter. I'm not gonna do nothing stupid.
Yeah, but I would never do that.
I'm just saying, but like like you never know. Like, but you're not same scenario. You're not gonna do that with some random bro you just met.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Like, so it hit different when you know the person a little bit longer, because you actually get to see they genuine self, how they actually are. You know what I'm saying? That their intentions and all that other stuff is, at the end of the day, when you have kids, it's always about the kids' safety. Mm-hmm. You never want to put your kids in an unsafe situation.
I feel you. I agree. Here's one. Since we got a woman on board, successful woman. What are your thoughts on dating down? Because that's something that men commonly do, is men date down. And you are a successful woman. What are your thoughts on dating down? Could you date a man that made significantly less than you, to whereas you were the ultimate breadwinner in a relationship?
I'm doing that now.
Oh, I'm talking about talking shit.
Oh man, hey, you might gotta edit that part out.
I mean, there's no shame in it. What?
But see, I'm glad you said that. It's no shame in it, because most men be intimidated by shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's the men who equate their money with manhood and status. That's all that is. Those are the ones who are threatened by a woman who may make 6 figures or close to it. That don't bother them. That's all. Thank you.
All right.
As I always say, as long as she understands that I'm the man of the house, I don't give a damn.
Oh no, you're not the man of the house.
See, that's a violation.
Oh, when it's a bump in the night, don't tap me talking about go see.
Yeah, who getting up when it's a bump in the night? Well, no, because
you just say he's not the man of the house.
Okay, so what's the definition of man of the house? Tell me.
Hold on, because
it's a bump in the night, he gonna get it. He gonna see good luck.
If there's a mouse in the house or a rat in the house, I know Sadira ain't scared of it. I know she'll handle it. Me, On the other hand, I am pusillanimous. You know what I'm saying? I'm out the house, nigga, and calling a fucking exterminator. I'm not going back in. A mouse, maybe, yeah. A rat, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. That's probably
First
why
of all,
I'm
where you
also
living at?
still
You got rats in your house, nigga. Let's
I'm
talk
in
about
fucking
that.
Silver Spring, nigga. You seen the Popeye said I had rats? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
But you said that was a different area though, so
No,
you
no,
can't
no,
get
no,
that
no, no.
one.
I had a mouse, bro. I had a mouse in the house. I was ready to kill him with my bare fucking hands, man. I chased this nigga around this bitch for like an hour, bro. I was trying to kill this nigga, man. But no. So what does it mean to be the man of the house? I don't know. So you're a woman. Let us have your definition of what the man of the house is.
I don't know, honestly.
So whatever it
Because
is, that nigga ain't it. That's what you're saying.
Pretty
no,
much.
no, but that's why I asked, because typically you equate the man of the house with the person being the breadwinner, the person, doing all that stuff. So in this situation, what is the man of the house? Because that's not the case.
Mhm.
Now, if you want to see, I don't know, because that's what it's always been. You're the breadwinner, you're the one leading, you're the one making the decisions. So what is the true definition of
So now,
man of the house?
because you're the breadwinner, you get equal or greater say in the relationship.
Well, no, and honestly, even though that is a situation, like I take care of everything. But at the same time, I respect you enough to still ask your opinion on something. Like if I'm making a big purchase, just like I had to get a new HVAC unit put in, I sat down with him and I said, hey, what do you think of these numbers? Because at the end of the day, it's still going to affect both of us, the money that's being spent, bills that need to be paid, until he's in a position, not saying that he's not, to be contribute in everything else. I still respect him enough to run those decisions by him or have those conversations with him. He's still a partner. So, it's not just, oh, I make everything. It's what I say goes or whatever. It's still a equal relationship.
I'll tell you what, you're a good woman. You better than me, man.
Thank
Because
you.
I'll be
I know.
like
I
Joe
know.
Budden. I'm like, you ain't get to see the books, Rory. You ain't looking at the books, Rory.
That's where the conflict come in. Like,
Yeah.
just because you make more money don't mean you can make all the decisions yourself. Like, you
No,
still
I
have to
agree.
talk
I
that over
agree.
with your partner.
Yeah.
So okay, and so another question that I always ask, what did he bring to the table that made you comfortable dating? And I don't want to say dating down, but that's what we're using right now. It's dating a lower tax bracket, right? Because men always do that, right? So what made you comfortable doing that? What did he bring to the table besides a financial contribution, that made you comfortable doing that?
Well, at the time, I wasn't looking to date. It kind of just happened because I'll be the one to say I don't need anybody else currently to be happy. Whatever, I'm perfectly fine by myself, and I can handle everything by myself. So I wasn't wanting to date him for him to contribute anything. If he decided to up and leave tomorrow, okay, fine, going about your business. Nice knowing you, not a big deal. So it wasn't, I'm dating you because I need you for something. It's because I'm dating you because I want to. So it was
Mhm.
more the companionship, somebody to be with, somebody to share experiences with. That's it.
That's what a dog does. A dog is a good companion.
And I have two of them,
Yeah.
but
So why you the man? So what did he bring
because
that dogs didn't bring?
again, it's people companionship. You
Sexual
can't,
seduction.
I mean that too, but
Hey,
it's,
they say broke niggas got the best dick. I know what y'all thinking. This nigga fucking for food, bro.
I had a whole lot of time when I was on
I like your guy. And he's coming Thanksgiving, right?
yes, unless
Oh
he
my
wants to
God.
break up.
If he listens to this podcast, he might.
Yeah, right.
He gonna be like Makai Pfeiffer on fucking soul food. But like he told him nigga to give me a job.
No. Listen, if I wasn't okay with the situation, we wouldn't be in it. I'll just say that.
Let me ask you this though: Do you, because you're the breadwinner, do you talk down on him at all?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I mean, and we've had discussion. I know what the plans are. I know, it would be different if, he was just sitting around not doing nothing. I'm like, yo, get up and go do something, get out. And because I don't do that. But I know we've talked and we've discussed what we would like to see happen. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with supporting until he gets to where it is he wants to be. I'm fine with that. But we're comfortable enough to have those conversations, and I trust him to do what it is he says that he's going to do. Now, if it gets too far down the line and nothing, I'm like, look, you got to go. Like, I'm not, opposed to saying that at all. I don't have an issue doing it. So, we have that relationship. It's been
It's none of
discussed.
that. Don't put my AC below 70, nigga. I pay
No.
Yo,
I
that's how you know.
Sometimes.
That's how you know she getting money, because she talking like that. That's how you know she getting money, because she talking.
Whatever.
She talking like that. She got a fucking trophy husband.
Really?
She got a fucking trophy husband, a trophy boyfriend. Like, yo, like, you can get a job whenever you get a job, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna change nothing around here. You know what I'm saying? But you can get a job.
Like, don't drink my juice either, motherfucker.
Yo, do you write your name on the shit in the refrigerator?
No.
Like, nigga, that ain't your Ocean Spray. You know you drink that Market Basket shit, little nigga. Ain't no damn brand cereal for you.
He got all the generic shit.
All the cereal come in a bag, nigga. Like, you ain't no box nigga yet. You ain't no General Mills nigga.
That is terrible.
Shout out to my guy, man. Let me tell you, that mother, he hates us. Oh, he hates my sister, not her.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yanni is the worst.
No, they have a love-hate relationship. They really do.
Yo, oh my God.
It is all good.
Yanni made this nigga leave the last time we were all together.
Damn.
Oh my God.
And we couldn't do we couldn't do shit but just like apologize on behalf of the family for how much you fucked with this nigga.
That's why she's not allowed to drink. So.
That shit, but no, now Kevin, now it's gonna be two white people there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got Kevin, her husband, and you got Monica.
But Monica's been around us. Monica was there.
Hey.
So
she was, and she was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's like, yo, it's gonna be different now. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be different now. Yo, because now the parents are gonna be there. And now we can ask them the hard questions like, Mom, did you take the hot girl summer shit a little too far?
Oh, shit.
Listen, man, I'm sorry. My mom knows I've made that joke before, and I think she's probably upset about it as well. But it's still a funny joke. But yeah, listen, I'm not trying to keep y'all on here forever, because it's like, yeah, she was a model doing mad coke back then. Her and every teacher at the Asbury Park school system. That's all they did. It was model and coke, man. That's it. But yeah, before we go, because we've been on this motherfucker all goddamn day, bro. It's nighttime and shit. I gotta do homework. I got my lady coming over. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, because I'm not single anymore, not a dirtbag, right? But before we go, anything you guys want to say to all the people out there listening, Thanksgiving shit, any message, anybody want to get something off about the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, anything like that before we get up out of here?
Don't make or consume any coleslaw. You will be arrested.
That's a fucking hate crime.
Hey, with the Rittenhouse thing, man, it might take up another 30 minutes.
That's
but,
fine.
Why
do you niggas care?
That's not our fight. That's why I don't.
My thing is this: I have no faith in the court systems.
No, I'm never surprised when this stuff
at all. I found out the people he killed was like 2 white people. Either way, he's still a murderer. That nigga should be in jail.
Yeah,
that motherfucker should be in jail.
Not for murder.
Reasonable doubt.
No,
Yeah.
that motherfucker went to another state with an illegal weapon.
He didn't have the illegal
to do
weapon
some
when he
shit.
crossed state lines.
He went over there. He went over there to do some shit. He didn't go over there just to watch. He went over there to do some shit.
All of those misconceptions and statements that were put out by the bleeding heart liberal media were all debunked during the trial.
Let me ask you this: if he was black, where would he be at right now?
Well, there was a black man who had a similar situation. There was a black man who had a similar situation that just got off for shooting SWAT team members. There were
why did he shoot him though?
Self-defense, same as Kyle Rittenhouse.
What was it? How was it self-defense? What was he doing? What were they doing?
Because
I heard it was that. I did.
They did a fucking no-knock warrant on his house, busted in his house. He shot at them, shot two of them niggas. They killed his girlfriend, tried to charge him with murder because they said he was responsible for his girlfriend's death. And he won the case because he said, "You niggas kicked my door in."
How did the Rittenhouse do? How was that self-defense?
Because if you watch the tape, he was getting attacked by two white people.
Yep.
One of them with a skateboard, one of them with a gun.
One of them admitted to it.
They chased him. He was running from them, and they cornered him behind a car. He ran.
The ran house guy?
Yeah, he ran. He was a kid. He fucking ran like a kid would.
Oh, see,
and then they cornered his ass, and he was getting hit with a skateboard by the one gentleman, and he shot this motherfucker. And I'm sorry, run up, you get done up. You know what I'm saying? The end. But here's the thing, right? And here's what honestly should change Black people, especially's opinion, because during the trial, you find out who these two people were that he shot. They were no angels. I know I sound very conservative, very Republican right now, but one of them was a child molester. You know what I'm saying? A person who was on tape using the N-word during the riot, who had been at other protests, who was a known rioter, who was seen burning shit down, throwing fucking Molotov cocktails, things like that. The other one was a known fucking rioter, somebody with multiple assault charges, domestic violence charges, who had just got out of the hospital that day from a suicide attempt. You know what I'm saying? And so if you look at that and you're like, oh, it probably checks why they were attacking this motherfucker with a skateboard and chasing him and fucking him up, you know. And the dude that he shot that had a gun was a person that was a medic, but he didn't go over there and shoot him. He was just trying to calm him down, and then he happened to get shot, but he didn't get killed, right? But it's like, yo, my whole thing is just like Bone said, them niggas was white. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, like once you know the whole. Because the media painted the shit to be a certain way. They're like, oh, this dude's a racist. And you had
yeah, I thought he was like a vigilante or something, and just went off the deep end.
You know, and what it was is that the car dealership that he went to originally had said that they were going to pay him and his friend to defend their car dealership from the riots. So his friend brought him a gun with Kyle's money, which was illegal. That's a straw man purchase, something that I used to do back in the day in Virginia, right? It's illegal now. And so he used his money, bought him a gun, which was legal in the state that he was in because he was 18. Kyle was 17 at the time. So the only charge that Kyle should have gotten charged with was being in possession of a gun by a minor, which is a crime in Wisconsin. But that charge got dropped. That is something you can be upset about. But if somebody's attacking you with a skateboard and you have a gun, what are you supposed to do? After you ran, after they chased you, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is on camera, and a nigga has a camera watching them chase you, and you ain't do shit. Kyle didn't have a Make America Great Again hat on. He wasn't out there fucking protesting. He wasn't out there telling Mexicans to go back where they came from. He was out there because a car dealership, and they're getting charged now because they said that they want to pay him and his friend to come fucking guard their car dealership. When they got there, they said, no, we're not paying you. So his friend that bought the gun is charged already for an illegal straw man purchase, and the car dealership being investigated now because they have eyewitness reports saying the car dealership said that same shit to other niggas. And so it's like, yo, if you, and let me put myself in his shoes. All right. Let me put myself in this white boy's shoes. If you tell me you're going to pay me $10 to have an M16 and guard this car dealership from some people that might riot, nigga, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking doing it. Because at the end of the day, I don't think I'm gonna shoot somebody. I'm probably just gonna be tough for a little while because this nigga, wanted to join the military, wanted to, be a cop, things like that. So he's like, yo, I'm gonna be a hero. I'm gonna be a protector. He's a kid, 17, right? And but then when you get chased, when you're getting fucked up, hit with a skateboard, when you running, getting chased behind a car, you're on the ground cowering from these niggas fucking you up, grown ass men who have committed violent acts before. What do you expect him to do?
Yeah, I guess what he did.
Yeah. I just didn't like how he was in coke the whole crying shit because it looked like he was faking that off like a motherfucker.
I mean, nothing
you
came.
You ain't never got caught cheating by your girl and then fake cry?
No.
Oh, I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mean to do that shit. I ain't been to therapy yet.
But my thing is, I'm waiting to see this Ahmaud Arbery film.
They guilty.
Yeah,
they guilty.
I went to college with his sister, and she and I are real cool.
Yeah, they're guilty. They're super. Yeah, they're right in Brunswick. I used to live in that area. You know what I'm saying? So
they're finished. They're done.
I mean, like the prosecution is doing a very good job. The defense is doing a horrible job. And the
you can't defend that shit.
No,
what do you think of the prosecution in the case we were talking about before?
In the Rittenhouse case?
Yeah.
They overcharged him because they tried to say that
I think they did that on purpose.
Well, because if they don't, right? And this is a conversation I was having with somebody, right? But it's like, okay, if they don't charge them with murder or with intentional homicide, which is the equivalent of manslaughter in Wisconsin, then it's like, okay, what do you charge them with? Because it's like, okay, if you say, okay, we're only going to charge them with the possession of a gun as a minor, but not the actual homicide charge or the manslaughter charge, with the intent, then the liberal media and the liberal state and all the liberals, they're just going to riot because that's what they do. And I sound like fucking Tucker Carlson right now, but that's what they do. They're going to fucking riot and you're going to have the same shit go on. So they got to charge them with a bunch of shit, right? And to see what sticks, to get them to plead to something, right? But it's like they could have simply charged them with reckless homicide too, which is like involuntary manslaughter, and just say that the guy's death was caused by his actions, but it wasn't intentional. So what they tried to do was say that he intentionally went there to kill somebody, which is very hard to prove because when they search the kid's social media, when they search all this shit, it's like, yo, he was pro-Trump and pro-law enforcement because he wanted to be a cop and shit like that. But there was no white supremacist background. His mom didn't drive him across state lines. His mom told him not to go. His mom drove his ass to the police station to turn himself in. She got him to turn himself in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the whole narrative that was spun by the left wing.
Oh, they got me at first. They got
everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like for me, when this shit all happened last year, like all my posts are still up. I didn't post an opinion because I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind protesters getting shot. That's part of the game. That's the game. If you're gonna go out there,
hit them with the sandbag, the beanbags or the rubber bullets, though, man.
I mean, my thing is, no. If you're going out there and you causing destruction, if you're rioting,
oh, okay, right.
You deserve to get shot.
Yeah, but I say protesting and rioting, two different things.
Well, if you look at the amount of protests we've had that turned into riots. Well, that's an interchangeable adjective to me now. You know what I'm saying? So either you're a peaceful protester or you're a piece of shit protester. Yeah. The piece of shit's caused the riots. The peaceful guys get the fuck out of there.
They don't have
when the shit gets crazy. Yeah. They get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, Kyle Rittenhouse, I'm not going to buy you a beer, but I understand why you did what you did. I did the same thing. Nigga, I would have shot. It wouldn't have been no chase. It wouldn't have been no chase. Soon as you pick the skateboard up, you're getting shot. The end. You know what I'm saying? And that's with my military training. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they came at you with the skateboard, I don't have a less than lethal means to put your ass down. So you're getting shot. Soon as you come with the skateboard. The end. You know what I mean? And then I put the gun down. My hands are up. I find a cop, turn myself in. You know what I'm saying? Or I put the weapon that sling arms. magazine out, and I walked to a law enforcement officer, turned myself in because you came at me with a motherfucking skateboard trying to attack me, and you see I got a gun. So you obviously stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, and that's my thing, man. I see, and my ultimate thing, right, is I see all these, because for people that know me, they know I'm not liberal at all. And I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican either, right? But I can't stand how motherfuckers get swept up in all this bullshit, you know, and like the same way that the right allows social media to manipulate them, how they did with Trump, the left does the same thing. And no one does the 10 minutes to check anything, right? And it's like, just do that and you'll save some trouble. But it's like, yo, you niggas give a fuck about Kyle Rittenhouse getting off, but you got known criminals in your own fucking neighborhood that you refuse to tell the police where they are or cooperate with the police. Like we just had murder. We just had a couple murders in Asbury the past week. I want to say 2. You niggas know who these niggas are. How about you go down the motherfucking main street, you walk in the city hall where the police station is, and you say, hey, I know Pookie. I know Man. I know where he's at. You know what I'm saying? And how about if you give a fuck about Kyle Rittenhouse shooting 2 white folks, then you should care about the black folks in your own neighborhood shooting black folks. This is why when these conservatives say black lives only matter when a white person is shooting them, this is the argument that they have.
Yeah.
Because you look at Young Dolph, right? Look at
anybody say
Young
shit
Dolph.
about that.
His murderers should be caught right now. You know what I'm saying? They should have already been caught. You know what I mean?
And apparently, like a week later, somebody got shot there in front of that same spot again.
Yeah, at the memorial, but they got caught. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, Young Dolph just got killed. He was heavily involved in this. Look how long it took for that. Look how long it took for the Pop Smoke shit. Look how long it took for Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all niggas know who shot these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Look at Alpo, bro. This nigga was a known rat in witness protection, back in the hood selling dope, and y'all know exactly who the fuck he was, and y'all allowed him to be in that motherfucking neighborhood, bro. Y'all know who killed 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? And fuck all that, fuck the celebrity shit. Y'all know who's doing the shit in your neighborhood. Y'all know who the gangbangers are. Y'all know who's fucking selling dope. Y'all know who's fucking molesting kids. You know who's out here doing this shit, and you don't fucking turn them in. So don't complain about Kyle Rittenhouse if you won't police your own communities. And that's my message to you NIGGERs. Hard ERs. You know what I'm saying? I had Kyle Rittenhouse on the docket. I really didn't want to talk about it, but you know, I still brought up at the end. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just me. Sadira, you got anything about that?
No, like I said, I don't care.
Bro, he shot some white folks that were criminals that brought it upon themselves, bro. Like, why are you chasing a nigga with a skateboard?
Yeah. And
you know what I'm
then
saying?
The last guy, the one who survived, I don't know if you saw the clip, but when the verdict came out, he admitted that Kyle didn't shoot him until he pointed his gun at him.
Yeah.
So, you know,
that helped. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the kid was scared. Like he fucking bro. If I got a gun and you come at me, my KD ratio is gonna be through the roof, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm shooting you. I'm shooting who's next to you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, fam, this is Call of Duty. You know what I mean? And this kid ran for a while. You know what I mean? Got attacked, was getting on the ground, basically getting stomped, and then finally fired, you know? But they'll conflate. And I hated seeing like, oh, you know, Khalif Brower was in jail for a backpack. That's cops. That's police doing fucked up shit. Oh, the Central Park 5. That's cops doing fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, oh, Tamir Rice. That's cops doing fucked up shit.
They keep trying to.
Yeah.
I see that on social media.
I'm like, this is a civilian. This is a kid who was getting attacked by actual rioters. And when you do the research and look up who they were no angels. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I sound like Tucker Carlson right now, but hey, I'm selling out, baby. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But anything else? So for the audience, I'm sorry.
On a peaceful note, anybody that's traveling for the holidays, just be safe, be careful out there, and be aware of your surroundings.
Yes. See you on Tuesday. TJ so excited.
Yeah, my mom, because because I'm a scrub and I have no car. My parents are coming down to pick me up. You want to know something worse? My mom said, "Hey, if you pay for gas, you can drive my car down here." And I said, "Hey, I can't pay for gas, nigga." But that all changes next month.
Thank goodness.
Because your boy's back to work. No, oh my God. Let me tell you, I have a job. I'm joking. I have a job, starts next month, right? But I've been applying for federal jobs, and that process takes so long. So long. I've got a bunch of referrals. I told you about I have an interview with the Holocaust Museum this week.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And
Well, how you making that?
it's a Zoom interview and on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so I've gotten interviews just like that. It just takes so long. And I've gotten an offer, but I can't take an offer in Japan. Yeah, I can't take an offer back in Hawaii or San Diego unless it's above 85K. Then bye-bye, Teba. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you once a month. You know what I'm saying? But I'm joking, obviously, right? But it's like, yeah, it's like I got to get something around here. And for my skill set, which is an electronics technician for submarines, it ain't that much around here. I'm trying to apply for jobs that I don't qualify for. And that's the thing. But hey, you might see your boy at the fucking National Holocaust Museum giving tours. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang, you know. After they hear this podcast, I am not getting hired.
I know, right?
That'd be some funny shit to see.
You ain't getting a job now.
You see me in there with a fucking yarmulke and shit? Like, shalom. That's why I'm not getting hired. Yeah, I gotta edit this part. All right, but to all the people out there, hey, happy fucking holidays. All right. Christmas decorations don't go up until after all the leftovers from Thanksgiving are fucking done.
I know already.
Oh my God.
My wife put us up the day after Thanksgiving.
When you're manscaping, include your butthole and your balls. All right. Don't have clean balls with a fucking hairy butthole. And LGBTQ community, I want to see your top 50 list. All right. I want to see the 25 hottest trans men, 25 hottest trans women. All right. That's what I want to see. Show me what you got. All right.
Yo, send that shit to just him.
Yo, clothing optional. But yo, besides that, man, fuck being woke. Should have never been sleep.